Und wenn ich keine Scheiße gebaut habe, was öfters vorkommt, sollte alle YouTube auch dabei sein. Hey, ja. Bei YouTube ist dabei. Wunderschön. Wunderschön. So. Jetzt lass mich noch mal ganz kurz. Nochmal eine Kleinigkeit. Verbindung verloren. Why? Och nee, Digga. Ernsthaft? Jetzt sofort, wenn ich hier gestartet habe? Okay, wir sind ja back. Wir sollten wieder back sein. Ob ihr sagt, Twitch hat sich jetzt... Hat sich jetzt Twitch direkt neu gestartet? Oh Gott, oh Gott, oh Gott, oh Gott, oh Gott, oh Gott. Was tut es? Was tut es? Okay. Ich glaube, ich bin wieder da. Ich glaube, ich bin wieder da. Es sieht überall gut aus. Oh Gott, wartet mal. Warum? Mein fucking hier, mein OBS. Das, wo ich streame. Ist einfach kurz gestorben. Ja, jetzt sind wir back. Wir sind back. Okay, ich bin wieder überall back. Wie es aussieht. Gut, gut, gut. Ich glaube sogar Twitch hat sich nicht neu gestartet. Hoffe ich mal. Das sagt nur, bei Twitch ist die Bitrate instabil oder ist es einfach nur, weil ich nicht aktualisiert habe. Okay, ist alles gut. Okay, okay, okay. Easy. Der Bot ist auch da. Wunderschön. Ja, okay, Digga, da kommt noch ein... Okay. Ich glaube, wir sind ready to go. Ich mache noch mal kurz... Es ist so schön, dass ich das endlich weiß. Wartet, wartet, wartet. So. 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 Alright. Alright, jetzt lass mich noch eine Kleinigkeit machen. Lass mich noch eine Kleinigkeit machen. Okay, warte mal. Alrighty. Jetzt kann's losgehen. So Jungs, wie geht's euch? Wie geht's euch? Sorry. Ich weiß nicht, warum sich mein OBS kurz gedacht hat, komplett drauf zu gehen. Das war auf jeden Fall nicht der Plan. Wow. Aber wir sind back. Und gehen damit in Gwenchen. Wenn ich es finde. Hier, Gwenchen. Oh, und ich habe es endlich mal geschafft, heute in einer guten Zeit live zu kommen. Denn ich habe wirklich heute Bock, also ich will, dass wir den kompletten zweiten Akt, wir ziehen den heute in einem Go durch. Der geht ungefähr 3,5 Stunden. Heißt, ihr kriegt heute einen schönen 4 Stunden plus Stream oder so von mir. Auf geil, ja. Deswegen easy. Weil, wenn wir das ja nicht fertig haben, kann ich auch so viel mehr machen. Weil ich will die ganze Zeit erkunden eigentlich. Ich will schon legit die ganze Zeit erkunden. Oder so ein bisschen erkunden. Das Problem ist halt, alle wichtigen Sachen kriege ich erst irgendwie, nachdem ich halt diesen Akt fertig habe. Halt Sidequests, die ich brauche, Ansehen und so ein Kram. Den ganzen Bums bekomme ich wirklich irgendwie erst, wenn ich die Quest gut gemacht habe. Und anderer nerviger Part ist, ich kann die ganze Zeit nicht. Warum ist hier Yenfei? Ich kann die ganze Zeit nicht hier zum Crafting-Ding gehen und muss immer in irgendeine andere Region laufen. Fürs Craften. Weil ich sonst dort die Quest, glaube ich, trigger. Oder zumindest, ich denke mal, ich trigger die Quest. Ich weiß nicht, wie nah ich an dem Crafting-Ding bin, aber ich will es auch nicht riskieren, so. Aber wenn ich Wanderer kommt, W. Ach, vom Chronic. Ich hab mich gewundert. Woher hast du den Wanderer bekommen? Ich vergesse die ganze Zeit, dass wir so einen Banger Chronicle Banner haben. Oh. Okay, Jens, dann, wo kommst du jetzt her? Oh, congrats. Ist Wanderer eigentlich immer noch sehr stark? Also ist es valid, Wanderer zu spielen? Apropos Spielen. Chat. Das ist jetzt wirklich mal... Spielt ihr diesen... Ja, das ist nicht so gut. Na, okay, schade. Ich weiß, ich habe echt gefeiert, damit zu spielen, aber halt, er wurde halt dann irgendwann wieder schwach. Frage. Spielen Leute von euch dieses Ding mit den Bossen, dieser Endgame-Modus mit den Bossen? Ist so dumm, dass es keinen schnellen Zugriff dafür gibt. Hier. Spielt irgendwer von euch das hier? Weil, wenn ja, wie zum Geier soll man diesen Modus schaffen? Digga, ich schaffe nicht mal die erste Stage. Ich habe keine Ahnung, wie ich 3 Teams machen soll, die genug Schaden machen, um die Typen da zu besiegen. Ich weiß nicht, ob ich irgendwas falsch mache. Wir können kurz erstmal wieder in den Dungeon, das übliche Farm. Ich habe fast endlich alle Relikte zusammen für eine. Aber noch nicht einfach so Schwierigkeit, Product zu bekommen. Würde ich auch gern. Ich zeige euch das gleich mal, weil ich hatte das Gefühl, ich mache irgendwas falsch. Übrigens auch dieser Dungeon ist so scheiße hier. Du musst irgendwie du musst den Typen zweimal gefühlt killen. Es ist so anstrengend jedes Mal. Aber nee, ich hatte gestern getried, aber ich habe nicht mal diesen dummen Vogel hinbekommen. Dieser dumme Bird. Ich habe den nicht hinbekommen. Der erste Boss in dem Modus, ich habe den nicht hinbekommen. Ich habe kein Team, was das schaffen kann, weil viele gute Units in den anderen 2 Teams sind. So. Was wir brauchen ist vom blauen Set, ich glaube eine Feder oder ein Kelch war es. Ja, eine Feder oder ein Kelch. Ein Hydro-Kelch? Nee, ein IM. Nee. Doch, IM-Kelch. Am besten einfach eine Feder, damit ich einen Kelch picken kann, wie ich möchte. Ich weiß noch 40 Stück. Guck. Mit Bogen den runterschießen bei den Krebsblumen und beim letzten Hydro Elektro. Das Ding ist, den ersten schieße ich auch mit dem Bogen. Ich hätte gerne Energy Region mit auf der Feder, ne? Oh, die ist für Flints. Oh, die ist gut. Oh, die ist gut, oder? Die ist gut für Flints. Crit Damage mit EM und ein bisschen Energy Regen für die Ult einfach, weil die Ult sieht fucking cool aus. Ich weiß nicht, ob die gut sein wird, aber die Ult sieht cool aus. Dingens, ich schieße den Typen mit dem Bogen runter. Das Problem ist, mir fehlt halt legit der Damage. Ich krieg ihn nicht tot. Ich weiß nicht, ob es so eine Strat gibt, dass ich da mehr Schaden mache oder ich ein anderes Team spielen soll. Aber ich krieg ihn einfach nicht tot. Auf Level 100. Das ist der übelste Kampf. Okay. Ich habe wirklich das Gefühl, ich mache irgendwas falsch. Weil die anderen zwei Bosse habe ich bisher noch nicht mal probiert, weil ich muss ja alle 3 machen, wenn ich jetzt nicht dumm bin, um die Belohnung zu bekommen. Ich weiß jetzt nur nicht... Physisch. Aber die Feder kann ich benutzen. Ich brauche einfach nur IM und IA. Ich weiß halt nicht, wie das ist, wenn ich einen Boss mache, ob ich dann die Leute trotzdem einfach bei anderen Teams hier benutzen kann. Also angenommen, ich habe jetzt einen Boss gemacht und in dem Team war Zhongli und dann mache ich den nächsten Boss und packe aber in das Team, weil ich das eine ja schon geschafft habe, ich wieder Zhongli reinpacken. Das geht wahrscheinlich nicht. Man muss wahrscheinlich alles restarten und müsste den anderen Boss mit wem anders dann nochmal machen. Ich weiß es nicht. Auf jeden Fall habe ich es nicht hinbekommen, was irgendwie crazy für mich war. Weil ich weiß noch, als der Modus rauskam, habe ich ein Video gemacht. Und da habe ich es hinbekommen. Zumindest die erste Stage, dann habe ich nicht weitergemacht. Aber da hat es hinbekommen. Ist das eigentlich immer noch ein Ding mit den Weapon Skins in dem Modus? Mit Federn, geil. Okay, geil. Wir haben eine EM-ER-Feder. Oder halt auch eine EM Crit-Rate-Feder. Was auch nicht bad ist, weil ich für Veronius Greatsword auf Eino spiele. Weil ich würde auf jeden Fall auf Eino Veronius Greatsword. Ich mache auch kurz mal, das müssen wir machen, weil ich habe hier das Greatsword und ich habe immer noch weitere 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Greatswords. Und die werden kaum benutzt. Ich mache das auf Reinholdsgrad 5. Ich kann das hin und her swappen, von daher. Und dann habe ich immer noch 4 Stück übrig. Guck mal, 100, ja, 100%, what the fuck. Weil eine werde ich auf jeden Fall brauchen, wenn ich Flint spiele. Zu 100%. Da muss ich mal schauen. Wir haben das hier für Federn. Wie viel Crit Rate hat meine einer? Ich glaube, ich hatte einen Crit Rate Helm. Ich hatte halt auch, es ist halt ein IM Helm, wo ich Crit Rate bekommen würde. Ich muss die mal alle auf 4 machen. Mal die Crit Rate. Stimmt, Kelch habe ich nicht. Der hier ist richtig gut. Auf 4. Habe ich aber Crit Rate? Energy Regen, Crit Damage. Warte mal ganz kurz, Leute. So, bin wieder back. Energy Regen, EM. Warum habe ich die nicht equipped? Die ist ja so viel besser. So, und jetzt halt, I guess. Ich weiß halt nicht, ob ich den Helm nehmen möchte oder halt den Crit Rate Helm. Dann verfehlt mir halt IA. Aber ich werde auf jeden Fall genug Crit Rate bekommen, um Veronius Greatsword zu triggern. Nehmen wir Crit Rate EM? Wobei, nee, das hat sogar mehr EM. Wir nehmen Anlegen. Wir haben jetzt allein schon 100. Ich habe jetzt schon 166 Dingens. Ja, dann kann ich auf Crit Rate gehen. Gehe ich auf Crit. Ich könnte damit aber echt viel EM holen, um mehr Damage zu machen auch. Weil wenn ich so 200 EA habe, dann ist easy. Wir machen Crit Rate, glaube ich. Ich muss noch nach Kelchen gucken. Ergessen, dann kann ich da auf EM gehen. Auch Elementarkunde. Aber was macht man den Filter aus? Ich habe keine IA-Kelch. Ist das geisteskrank. Außer den, aber der ist halt scheiße. IM-Kelch. Digga, tschü. Das Problem ist, ich kann das meiner Dingens nicht klauen. Dann hat die nichts. Digga, ich habe kein Elementarkunde-Kelch. For real? Da muss ich mal filtern. Ich brauche Energy Region. Und EM. Und ich... Crit Rate... Wo ist eine 3? Elektro. Ich muss mal generell gucken, was habe ich denn für Kelche? Hydro, hier sind Hydro Energy. EM wäre halt auf jeden Fall wahrscheinlich besser. Ich leg mal kurz den an. Der ist Elementarkunde, aber der hat halt totarsche Subsets. Das ist krass. Das ist gerade krass. Ja, dann müssen wir den nehmen. Einfach nur, weil der Energy Region hat. Ist ja egal, I guess. Dann muss ich später den mal zu EM machen. Ich muss mal das hier leveln. Wir leveln mal das hier hoch. Das Geile ist nämlich, wenn ich jetzt meine Einau... Natürlich, ja klar, Digga. Alles Sets hier werden gut executed Defense. Weil wenn ich meine Einau Artefakte fertig kriege, wäre das insane geil. Oh ja. Yeah. Wenn es weiter auf Crit Rate geht, dann kann ich auf ein EM-Ding gehen. Weil wenn ich sie fertig bekomme, mit den Dingens, dann kann ich anfangen so ein bisschen für... Oh, nochmal Energy Region, das Ding ist echt gut für sie. Dann kann ich nämlich anfangen für Flints schon zu farmen. Was sehr geil ist. Mehr mit Crit Rate habe ich nicht, ne? Nein, habe ich nicht. Das ist ja doch... Wie viel Crit Rate habe ich? 17%. Ich muss auf. Ich habe nichts mit Crit Rate sonst. Ich muss auf den Crit Rate Helm gehen. Damit ich genug Crit bekomme für... Okay, aber der Crit Helm ist zum Glück nicht Arsch. Damit ich genug Crit Rate bekomme, um halt... Ach, EM geil. Geh EM und Crit Damage einfach. Oh! Yes! Holy shit! Okay, einmal angeflat, na gut. Uhuhu! Digga! Guckt euch dieses Piece an! 96 IM. Ich glaube, ich habe kein Piece, was so hohe IM-Subsets hat. Nicht mal meine IM-Leute wie Kazuha oder so haben, glaube ich, so viel IM als Substat. Warte mal. Und Kazuha hat fast 1000 IM. 44,40 ist das höchste, was der hier hat. Ich weiß nicht, wer hier noch 4 EM hat. Ich glaube... Dynamite? Nein. Digga, ihm fehlt was? Kein Wunder, dass er so schlecht war beim letzten Mal. Ach, scheiße, ihm fehlt was. Warum hat er das? Wait, warum hat mein... Warum hast du... What the fuck? Ich glaube, meine Sucrose hatte eigentlich noch viel. Damn. 42, 23, nee, das ist wirklich, ich hatte noch nie so viel EM auf einem Substat. Ich hatte noch nie so viel EM auf einem Substat. Holy. Ich habe jetzt schon 300 EM auf 172 Jahre. Mit wie viel Crit Rate jetzt? 45 Crit Rate. Das ist nicht gut. Aber... Habe ich hier noch Cross mit Crit Rate? Nee. Ich hätte die Feder mit Crit Rate. Ich wechsle mal die Feder. Crit Damage. Energy Regen, sehr geil. Crit Damage. EM. Das sieht gut aus. Das sieht eigentlich sehr gut aus. 170. Ich bin dann aber Favonius. Wenn ich jetzt noch, warte mal. Wenn ich jetzt noch das hier mal level. Das ist nicht gut. Das muss ich auf jeden Fall ändern dann. Geil. Geil. Hallo? Okay, ich muss es nicht ändern, Digga. 22,7% Energy Regen. Ja, dann ändere ich hier auf die Crit Rate Feder. Zu 100%. Feder. Scheiße. No, ich habe kein Zeug mehr. Ich mach das rein, das ist nicht gut. Okay. Ja, das ist scheiße gerollt. Das ist eine Kackfeder. Die leuchtet auch nicht. Aber egal. Jetzt habe ich alleine... Und ich habe das Sword nicht mal gelevelt. Ich habe jetzt 48,5 Crit Rate auf 188 IA. Das wird auf 200 easy gehen mit Favonius Great Sword. Und halt mit der Crit Rate bekomme ich noch mehr. Also Energy-Problem hat sie nicht. Und ich bin jetzt bei fast 400 EM. Ich weiß gar nicht, wenn ich sie hochlevel, weil welcher Stat geht hoch? Elementarkunde, geil. Das heißt, ich komme wahrscheinlich über so 450, 500 EM. Okay, meine eine wird gut. Meine eine wird richtig gut. Bup, bup, bup. Easy going. 70er Dingens-Sword. 50%. Jetzt bin ich bei 215 IA. Mit 48,5 Crit Rate für das Schwert. Und super viel EM trotzdem noch. Geil. Ich werde wahrscheinlich ihre Ult auch ein bisschen leveln. Easy, dann kann ich heute oder morgen oder, dann kann ich die Woche sogar noch meine eine completen. Dann level ich die auf 80 hoch. I guess. Ich mache die, glaube ich, auf 80. Knall die Weapon dann noch auf 80. Die Talente mache ich, glaube ich, auf 2, 2 und dann wahrscheinlich irgendwie 6 oder 8. Und dann ist sie dann. Dann ist eine dann. Geil. Sehr geil. Dann kann ich anfangen, komplett zu preform für Flints. Was ich auch dann jetzt starten dann kann, weil Flints kommt in bald 10, in 11 Tagen. Das heißt, wenn wir die Quests heute fertig haben, habe ich so ungefähr 10 Tage wahrscheinlich, um Puls zu farmen. Das wird hart. Das wird hart. Aber ich habe schon ein bisschen was. Wie viel bin ich nochmal in? 20, glaube ich, ne? Nein, 7. Ich bin 7 in. Ich habe 25, 35, 36, 36. 36 Puls, ich bin 7 in und ich bin nicht garantiert. Uiuiui. Das wird ein hartes Ding. Das wird ein hartes Ding. Wir machen mal einen Lucky Pull, Leute. Alright. Alright. Aber ich würde sagen, wir haben ein bisschen gelabert, wir haben ein bisschen gefarmt. Es ist Zeit. 5, 4, 5, 3. Wir pausieren die Musik. Und es ist Zeit für die Story Quest. Chill, alle Kinder. Es ist Zeit für die Story Quest. Ich gehe hier hin. Ich hoffe mal irgendwie ein bisschen, das triggert nicht sofort. Weil ich würde gerne... Okay, es triggert nicht sofort. Ich würde mich gerne das hier noch einsammeln. Dankeschön. Joink. Wenn irgendwie zu laut, zu leise oder irgend sowas ist, ne? Sagt einfach Bescheid. Schreit mich einfach an, wenn eure Ohren bluten, weil es zu laut ist. Jetzt triggert's, okay. Alright.
Huge wave. First I've ever seen of that size. Good thing it was so brief.
Gehen wir mal an Akt 2. Ich denke mal, jeder wird jetzt wissen, was schon an Akt 1 passiert ist. Ich kann es schwierig zusammenfassen. Wir haben eigentlich nur ein bisschen über Nod-Krai gelernt, über die Monde, über Kolumbine da unten. Wir waren bei den Fatui. Und wir haben jetzt einen Mond oder so ein Ding in uns.
What? How many does that make in the last couple of days now? What are the Lightkeepers playing at?
Can't be helped. There are only a handful stationed on our side in the first place, and the cannon hasn't been fixed yet either. They've been strained to breaking point for a while now, I'll bet.
I'm bugging out if this goes on much longer.
Bin gespannt. Ich habe bisher nur Gutes über
Fool me once, I say.
über Akt 2 gehört. Ich habe bisher nur Gutes über Akt 2 gehört.
Big break. My second eldest brother made his fortune off wild hunt attacks, you know. Come on, let's get moving. There won't be anything left for us if we're late. Left for us to scavenge? I did hear about an overturned cargo vehicle over there.
Hey.
Should have told him that those are dangerous thoughts. Guess you're right. Even if we solve this wild hunt problem, they'd probably just jump headfirst into some new danger if they thought they could earn some quick mora.
Wird ein bisschen mehr Wild Hunt diesmal gemacht. Ich weiß, dass Flint dabei ist, deshalb freue ich mich eigentlich auch auf Akt 2.
Paimon will have you know that when it comes to staying out of trouble, greed and cowardice make the perfect match.
Auf Flints, ein bisschen mehr Flints in der Story habe ich extrem Bock.
Hey look! I know an Inefa are here in Nasha Town!
Wow.
Oh, considering what those people said earlier, do you think they're here to fix that cannon up?
Ich weiß nicht, das sieht mehr aus wie VTuber, oder nicht?
Dying to know something, aren't you? You totally zoned out just now. What? No! Paimon doesn't want to spend her days running from that thing. Anyway, let's just go, shall we?
Let's go! Akt 2, meine Freunde. Schauen wir mal. Schauen wir mal rein.
Ah, familiar faces identified. Our good friends, the Traveler and Paimon.
Ist das ein VTuber oder
Whoa,
nicht?
free manual labor detected. Those evaluations could not be more different.
This is Sosi, Sergeant Major of the nearby Lightkeepers. He's stationed here.
Okay, er ist kein VTuber. Er ist von den Lightkeepern.
Wait, that means...
He is Flynn's superior, as far as position is considered.
A pleasure to meet you all.
This is the Traveler and Paimon, friends of ours. They're experienced adventurers who are new to Nod-Krai.
Hi there.
Was geht?
Indeed. The sooner we can get it firing again, the quicker we can ease our current predicament.
Ich weiß überhaupt nicht, was das Problem ist. Halt, to be honest. Die sagen die ganze Zeit, die haben irgendwie hier, ist blöd, dass die Kanone kaputt ist und alles, Digga. Bisher hat noch nicht einmal eine Wild Hunt irgendwas gemacht in
Two
diesem
more
Ort hier.
wild hunt incursions have come sweeping in at different locations after the last one at Star Sand Shoal. Our manpower is already stretched as it is. This is more than we can handle.
Hasn't Flint's gone back to your HQ to ask for reinforcements? When will they arrive?
Huh. Has he now?
Yeah. That's what he said he was gonna do anyway.
He hasn't contacted me about that yet. As per standing orders, he should be leading a team to root out the wild hunt. But I haven't received any reports for a while now. Well, he does act outside the remit of his orders sometimes. I'm a superior, yes, but I wouldn't say I have much control over his actions.
Ja, aber Flint einfach ein Macher ist so. Der Typ ist einfach straight up ein Macher.
So, he made the call for backup on his own initiative?
Hard to say. Contacting HQ is a tricky business.
Oh,
I should
that's-
know, I've tried. They either refuse my requests outright or end up dragging their feet. And all the while, we're the ones who have to deal with the wild hunt, which, by the way, can strike anywhere in Nod-Krai without warning, sweeping across vast swaths of land. This has been a real test of our endurance, to say the least.
Ich habe überhaupt nicht mitbekommen. Ich weiß gar nicht, ob es bisher auch geklärt wurde. Warum überhaupt gibt's Wild Hunt oder was? Warum? Also
A single missive will not do much to change HQ's attitude, I fear. Flynn understands this well enough, I'm sure. We usually sort our foes ahead of time into ones that our rat Nikki will take care of and ones that we'll target using the cannon. I finished the preliminary dispatch work already, but this cannon...
Okay. Hurry up, I know. Fix this, I know. You fix it if you're in such a hurry. That, or bring me some snacks. This is tiring work over here.
Could you at least tell me how long we'll be delayed? We're way past our scheduled firing time.
Well, that's your fault for firing too often recently. Machines get overworked too, you know. You could try thinking about their feelings for once, maybe. Sorry, what? A machine's feelings?
In layman's terms, this refers to wear and tear. As such, a machine is more liable to fail the unhappier it becomes. The exact probability here would be...
All right. I'm not good at this stuff, I know
Angry
that.
Robot.
But let me stress that we Lightkeepers are the primary financial backer of this cannon. And our backing does cover the fees for subsequent repair and maintenance.
And I'd say that was a good deal for you. You should thank the Krumkake Craft Shop. That means me, by the way, for making you such a huge and powerful weapon for such a measly price. Do you even know how much it would have cost you if you bought all the parts legit and fresh off the assembly line?
Reminder, your future snack budget will have to be halved without the long-term commission payment, I know. Calculating a viable and cheaper option. Lavender melon candy.
What? No! Absolutely not! Let me think, all right? It should take maybe 3 more hours?
Wouldn't this place be crawling with more monsters than there are fungi in Sumeru by then?
That might not be
3
the concern
Stunden?
you think
Ey,
it
ich glaube,
is.
so lange geht auch die
The
Quest
monsters of the
ungefähr.
Wild Hunt are only active in the immediate vicinity of its attacks. They will not spread any further, on their own initiative at least. We Lightkeepers will also keep an eye on those areas, both to monitor the monsters and to prevent people from entering the cannon's blast radius. That said, I'm afraid I can't wait 3 hours before dispatching manpower to the locations that the cannon won't be firing on.
And here's where my need for manual labor comes in. There are some checks I haven't finished yet, but with your help, I can get the repairs done sooner.
Wait, but we don't know a thing about this stuff. How much
Fuck.
help will we be?
Wir dürfen wieder kostenlos arbeiten. Lieben wir.
You'll be fine, trust me. Just take this.
Whoa! This book is so heavy. And what is this?
You can use Beep Boop Pizza to run diagnostics on the cannon. It'll
What?
tell you what to do. And this book will help you understand Beep Boop Pizza.
This cannon was built using more than 50 components from different factories and manufacturers. Aino has bound the manuals into one volume. Also, please note, the device's name is Burkida.
So, it's manuals all the way down, huh?
Yep. And if you're quick about this, we might just cut our time to fire down by a whole 2/3.
I'll go with you.
Nice. So you'll check the outside and Anefa inside. Come find me in the control room once you're done. Cool? Cool.
Instructions received. Please go about your work seriously as well, Aino. No snacking while I'm away.
Hey! A little snacking will also improve my efficiency by 2/3.
Okay, was dürfen wir tun? Ich weiß nicht mehr, was ich eigentlich sehe.
Aino's explanations for things that don't interest her are a bit meh, aren't they? Or is that just how geniuses are? Isn't Beep Boopita just following us around? Sure doesn't seem as smart as she said it is. How are we...
I've watched an Effa perform routine repairs before. It seems some sort of maintenance port must first be found, and then this small robot will automatically interface with it.
Ah, so you're in the know. Nice. What does that port look like?
Now that I'm not so sure of. Let's search around together and see what the robot reacts to.
Works for Paimon.
Ja, I guess irgendwas, was so aussieht in der Form vom Roboter.
Is this it? Probably not. Or this one? Oh, ew! Stinks of machine oil.
That thing over there looks promising.
Where? Oh, yeah! It does.
Digga, was? Ich dachte, das sieht aus wie so eine kleine...
Whoa! It's flying! Does that mean we got it? So,
Ach, schade. Ich dachte, das sieht dann aus wie so eine kleine Roomba-Ladestation. Oh Gott. Okay. Blub. Nach oben. Flieg, mein Roboter, flieg. Okay. This is happy, I guess.
wow, what do you know? Aino was right. We got this working without understanding a thing.
Digga, was
Beep
geht
Boopita
jetzt
said.
ab?
Still, it's impressive how you figured things out right away.
Paimon's up next, along with this stupidly heavy book. Ugh. Let's see. Should
Digga,
be
die
just like
hat
checking
wirklich
the
was in der
dictionary,
Hand. Das finde ich ja crazy.
right? The matching result for this symbol is check passed. All systems normal. Wait, is that it?
Well, as they say, no news is good news.
Yeah, guess you're right. Just feels like we did all this stuff for nothing, that's all. On to the next spot then.
Der hängt random an der Wand.
Paimon's getting the hang of. And this time. Huh? Why are you angry? Oh. Huh. Looks like its expressions are also prompts of a kind. Which page is that on? Oh. We need to take note of the order in which its eye colors change.
Nein.
Red? Hey, slow down! Paimon didn't catch that!
Was krieg ich denn jetzt?
What? So now we've got musical prompts too? Weren't you only supposed to be a beep-boop machine? Alright, one final stop. This is
Ich find's geil, wie dieses Minigame einmal jetzt kam und dann das einfach heißt, ja, Digga, jetzt
I
machst
must
du es nicht
say,
mehr.
you two have a talent for maintenance work. A bit shaky at points, but not bad for your first job.
good eye. Paimon's the real deal when she deals for real, you know.
Really, I'd have liked to share the load, but you were really getting into it, and I didn't want to interrupt.
Ugh, couldn't you have mentioned that earlier?
Ah, okay, jetzt darf ich's nochmal machen. Auch wenn ich unbedingt dringend Flappy Bird spielen muss, aber... Yippie! Easy. Das ist ein goofy Minigame. Das sieht nicht gut aus.
A pictorial prompt this time. Don't worry, Paimon's just about gotten the hang of which prompts are listed where. We gotta take note of the flashing patterns. One yellow flash, nothing for 2 seconds, then 2 yellow flashes means the components here are overdue for regular maintenance. Maintenance is a high priority task. The device will be rendered inoperable until it is complete. Switch Beep Boopita to input mode to send out a signal to unlock components. The description of input mode isn't on this page. Ugh, more page flipping. Phew, that was a real struggle. Well, Paimon needs a break now.
Yeah, good work indeed. But it seems this input mode requires some additional work to operate.
Okay, Joe, was machen wir jetzt? Ernsthaft? Wir fliegen nochmal? Why? Oh! Oh, scheiße, warte. Okay, geil. Okay. Nein! Yes. Okay, das ist schon ein bisschen besser jetzt hier. Das muss ich wirklich mal aufpassen, was ich hier mache. Geil. Okay, sehr geil.
Well, looks like we're all good. We can remove this thing now.
Was ist das überhaupt?
No clue, frankly. But whatever. I got a feeling we've all given up trying to figure this cannon out. I'll go get the replacement component. We should be done once we pop it in here. What do you think? Maintenance work's easier than running errands, wouldn't you say?
Digga, du willst mir sagen, du kannst das Ding ganz easy einfach alleine raus und holen und neues reinmachen, oder wie?
That's for sure. We're counting on you, Sosie. You know what?
Lol, fällt einfach runter.
Paimon took him for the stony type at first, but he's actually a pretty nice guy. Let's wait for him here, huh?
Uah.
Are your tasks complete?
Yep. Sosie's gone to get the replacement component. We'll be done here once we put it on.
Allow me to check against the recorded data. Yes. This component is approaching its replacement deadline. The cannon will generate immense recoil when fired. If this is not controlled, the firing platform will become misaligned. This part is designed to anchor the cannon and ensure accuracy when aiming.
Huh. So, if the cannon isn't fixed in place, will it start spinning around like some kind of massive firework?
A novel analogy, but an apt one. The large-scale damage that might follow would be undesirable by anybody's standards. This component is currently easily damaged. The materials are not up to par, and there are still some design flaws. But estimated waiting time remaining, 7 minutes. Would you like a crumb cake?
Was Ding?
Yeah! Dessert's just the best after all.
Certainly. It will be ready shortly. Observation. Freshly baked crumb cake results in the most efficient improvements upon human happiness indices. As such, I activated an internal heater before starting repairs.
Thanks for the treat. Heino's lucky to have you.
Oh, also die Kanone dann jetzt gleich
Things
heilen.
went great over here, too. So, as we agreed, I'll have the cannon up and firing in no time.
Understood. I will inform the inhabitants of Nasha Town and have them make preparations for the shock and noise that will inevitably ensue.
And I'll inform the Ratniki stationed around Wild Hunt anomalies to make sure they fall back in a timely fashion. Thanks for your kind assistance. I better make a move. Ratniki from other sites should have sent reports back here, and I'll need to sort them out promptly.
Righty then. See ya. Bet this huge cannon's a real sight when it fires.
That is correct.
Boah,
A
schießen
huge
wir?
crowd tends to gather
Oh, ist ja
on its
cool, wenn wir auch
own
jetzt
on
einmal
such
schießen,
occasions.
Mann.
Pure, bright energy rays have never failed to inspire obsessed admirers. If you are interested, you can come back later to behold it in all of its glory.
Sure.
Hell
We
yeah.
did help fix it after all. It'd be weird if we didn't want to see it in action. Oh yeah. Wonder where that strange phantom went. Never mind what it's doing. Let's try our luck at the flagship. See you later, guys.
Just be sure not to miss my masterpiece in action.
Was meinen Sie mit Phantom? Was für ein Phantom?
What greater pleasure is there than the unexpected?
Is it just Paimon, or are there more people here now? Oh, just as well, since we're sniffing for intel and all. And maybe, just maybe, let's get some of their berries and fried meat too, huh? We still haven't had it yet. Oh, come on. Why so uptight?
Excuse me, are you guests? If you wish to return to your room while the banquet is on, please use the side door.
No, we're not heading back to our room. Are we not allowed in here right now?
That is correct. Only those invited to the banquet may enter. Our goal is to ensure that our regulars can enjoy peace of mind and comfort, so that they can speak freely with one another.
Nenn uns einen Preis.
Familiar with our ways already, I see. But here in Nod-Krai, channels hold equal value to Mora. I am but a lowly employee, so you'll have to forgive my inability to help in this matter.
It's fine. Can't be easy being you. Looks like we'll have to switch channels then.
Oh.
Never, right? The Curatorium does seem to already have an amazing intel network up it, but if we ask her straight up, she'll likely squeeze us for all we're worth. Ooh, Paimon's got a plan.
Ja, das ist so crazy, dass sie eine
Definitely
Medicine
help her
ist,
find
ne?
some medicine, right?
Das Ding ist, warum wollen wir jetzt überhaupt nochmal genau dahin? Also warum wollen wir da rein? Wir können auch einfach sagen, okay, cool und
We'll be heading to Hisi Island later anyway to ask
ja,
Lauman to
ne,
help
sagen wir,
us
es
use
ist
the
cool
moon
und machen
now.
weiter unser Ding.
Couldn't we deliver the medicine while we're at it? If Nefer doesn't mention a payment, we can cash our services in as a favor. If she does, then we can use it to haggle. The thought of Mora made it worth the effort of thinking up. Come on, let's...
Okay. Jungs. Warum spawnt ihr in mir? Das ist so weird, dass Jenfrey einfach hier steht, ne? Ich habe vor kurzem mit... Das ist so geil. Ich hab mein Dungeon gefarmt für Flins und plötzlich stand Flins einfach vor dem fucking Dungeon.
Hey, Black Cat, we're here. Oh, it's you this time.
Hello, you two. What's up?
Not much. Just here to say hi. Also, we'll be going to Hisi Island later, so we can deliver the medicine to Lauma for you if you need.
How thoughtful of them. Bet they want something from me in return. Well, the faster the delivery, the better, naturally. And we're lacking free hands right now, so that way... Yehoda's gone to get the medicine, and she should be back any moment now. If you have nothing else to do, feel free to wait here. I'll have someone bring you some snacks.
Don't mind if we do then. Thanks.
Oh yes, I'm sure you've all heard about what's going on.
Nein.
Town's in turmoil, and right now everyone wants intel. Whether it's to strike it rich, save their lives, or escape whatever predicament they've found themselves in.
Ah, so you're busy making Mora. How nice.
It's not all good news, I'm afraid. We're stretched so thin that our clients have taken to competing for our services via auction. The price for taking priority slots has all but skyrocketed. In other words, we've had to suspend free intel handouts for now.
She cornered us right away. Did she guess what we really wanted from the start?
If there's anything that worries me right now, it's the wild hunt. It affects everything we do, yet the number of people who can ensure cargo safety in the face of such a threat is vanishingly small.
What the fuck hast du da für eine Maus reingeschickt? Also ich weiß, was das ist, aber... Huh?
If you need something delivered, hit us up and consider it sent.
Ich hab sowas? Nee, hab ich nicht. Woher hast du den? Also, ach hi, aber halt, hä?
Is that so? But...
Das ist
no,
eine frische Twitche, oder?
Forget I said anything. I mean, you're great heroes. How could I waste your precious time on trifles like these? Is there now? You should have said so sooner. Far be it for me to extort you, of all people, for intel. But seeing as you so kindly
Wo
made me an
Lauma?
offer,
Keine Ahnung.
I suppose I'll accept.
Ich glaube, da wollen wir eigentlich gleich hin. Wegen der Medicine, die wir hinbringen wollen.
What's there left for us to say here?
More like our common perspective. Most who live here only wish to defend their own interests. But we are different, are we not? We both seek to resolve the chaos that the Wild Hunt has caused.
More like make a profit off the wild hunt. Paimon doesn't believe a word she says.
Dissatisfied, are we? The number of commissions over
Der
at the
Global
Adventurers
Emote, es
Guild
gibt einen
spikes
fucking
during tumultuous times
Global
too.
Emote?
Would you call taking those jobs for Mora a sin?
Well, that's...
We might squeeze some advantage out of chaos, but equally, chaos could uproot everything we've built at any time. Such is the threat of the Wild Hunt today. And what business would there be left should it end in some great slaughter? or put to flight many who call Nasha Town their home. And as I understand, the two of you are here in Nod-Krai to follow a trail of clues yourselves.
Well, yeah.
In that case, we should keep Nod-Krai the paradise people say it is. At least until our respective goals have been
Check das nicht über
accomplished.
wie
You
Twitch
must
bei dir tot
understand.
ist.
No force exists here that would inspire unconditional unity amongst all parties. After that incident with Lauma, I'm inclined to believe you. Your selflessness is admirable, to be sure, and rare around these parts. Though it's rare for a reason, kid. Just a shame that our mysterious phantom has hidden itself well. Between that and its ability to shift shapes, it will no doubt be a most slippery customer. Really, I'd be all too glad to pass on any additional intel I gain. We make
Ich
a
weiß nicht, ob
good
das
team
weird ist. Bei
after all,
mir
don't you
funktioniert's.
think?
Eigentlich.
You front and center, me behind the curtain.
That does make sense. Sorry, Nefer. Paimon took you for someone who only cares about profit.
A well-placed only, indeed, Paimon. Nothing is wholly divorced from profit of some kind.
Wait, so you were ready to work with us from the start?
Why, of course. In fact, I was wondering when I might bring this up the moment you entered.
But...
Hey, boss, I'm back. Huh? Oh, you guys are here too?
Das geht.
Indeed they are. In fact, they've volunteered to deliver the medicine to Lauma on our behalf. And totally free of charge. Such kind souls, aren't they?
Really? Great! Oh, in that case, guess I'll be clocking out now.
Got a few more places for you to visit right here, dear.
Huh? Haven't I already worked a few days?
Ja, keine Ahnung, aber das könnte einfach so ein Twitch-Ding sein. Twitch ist immer unglaublich delayed.
Guess the extra more is pretty nice.
Well, we better get this medicine delivered pronto. Huh? Surely not. The special medication from before...
Aber ich weiß auch nicht, ob es daran liegt, dass ich was umstellen müsste vielleicht. Oder weil wegen dass 3 Streams gleichzeitig gerade am Laufen sind.
That can't be. Let me see. This isn't right. How could it be salt? It was raining back there, so could it have happened while I was resting at the store?
Was machen wir? Keine Ahnung, gar nichts.
Sorry.
Akt
Sorry,
2
boss. I'll
hat
get it back right now.
vor
Trust
15
me,
Minuten
I'm
angefangen oder so.
super fast.
Hey! Slow down, you might get hurt!
Well then, any plans? If not, what say we go into town and ask around about the...
Oh, we were thinking of doing that, but we didn't get much out of it. The townspeople are a bit wary of us, and we can't get into the flagship right...
Ah, yes, the banquet is on today. Perfect timing. That's where we'll go.
Huh? Can you get us an invitation?
Oh, come now. What are we? Sticklers for the rules?
Digga, bricht die jetzt einfach da ein? Ja, dann gehen wir halt, I guess, jetzt dahin. Scheiß auf die Medizin, Jungs. Und zur Hälfte weiß ich jetzt nicht, was abgeht, weil dadurch, dass ich gerade deine Nachricht mitgelesen habe, habe ich nicht aufgepasst, so halb, was die Charakter gesagt haben, weil Nefer wieder ein halbes Buch erzählen musste.
Lady Nefer, a pleasure to see you. Oh, and our guests from earlier, I see.
That's right. My apologies. Consider it my fault for not having explained the banquet's rules to them beforehand.
Oh no, it was no trouble at all. Please, do come in.
Yeah, sure. Not even an invitation check? Oh. Paimon didn't realize Nefer was...
Blubber, blubber, bla, bla, blubber, blubber. Warum stehen wir mitten im Raum? Warum stehen wir so awkward mitten im Raum?
Finally!
Holy shit.
Pardon me. I'm sure we're all having a good time, but I would like you all to meet a mysterious guest I invited for just this occasion.
Was habe ich denn jetzt hier gemacht? Danke für den Follow.
I give you tonight's special guest, a renowned mixologist from Mondstadt.
Are you serious? Nice to meet you all.
Warte, was? Warte, ich muss mal kurz hier aufpassen. Was geht ab?
I'm sure that no more needs to be said about Mondstadt's wine industry. After all, we are all connoisseurs of fine drink here. The special drinks menu is being set before you as we speak. Now then, for a time, let us set aside our worries and enjoy these exotic spirits from afar.
Ah, I see. A new face for the bar.
And here I was thinking, that ain't a familiar face. No wonder.
Well, it's a rare occasion to be sure. Wanna order a glass or two?
I spoke to the owner. The bar is all yours. The recipes are available for your perusal here. Not to worry. I've taken the liberty of removing the more challenging options.
How'd you set this all up so quickly?
Well, as long as you know what both sides need, negotiations are essentially just a process of confirming the deal. No one would turn a beneficial offer down next. The flagship already had plans to invite a professional mixologist from Mondstadt anyway. So consider this a trial run. Demian
Boah, das wäre crazy
serving
gewesen. Oh, wenn ich gekommen, dann wäre
guests
wahrscheinlich
with
Dirk oder
drinks
so
will be the
hier.
perfect opportunity for you. Of course, every guest will have their quirks, so you'll have to be careful not to arouse their...
Got it. We'll give it a try.
Da muss ich jetzt aber die Getränke mixen, oder wie?
I'll go mingle with some of the guests who pique my interest. There'll be a little event during the banquet's second half, by the way. See you then.
Cool. Soll ich irgendwelche Getränke mischen, also mit random NPCs oder wie? Getränke herstellen. Och, nicht dieses scheiß Minigame. Jetzt spielen wir dieses Goofy Minigame. Kennt ihr das von Spieleraffe? Mit dem Typen, der auch die Sachen mixt. Man hat als Kind immer einfach irgendeine Scheiße reingeknallt, bis der Typ explodiert ist oder so.
Now then, get the drink to the guest. Wouldn't want to keep...
Ever consider returning to Snezhnaya?
Oh, thanks.
Okay.
Tell you what, I envy people like you. I'm like a man in a leaking boat, soon to be food for the fish. I wouldn't have come to this dump if there were any better place to be.
Come now. Surely it isn't that bad. We've still got the light keepers.
You trust them? I wouldn't.
Das Barkeeper-Spiel so Peak.
Does anyone
True.
really? You're stuck with
True.
wild
Das war
cards.
richtig geil.
The Snezhnayans can't be bothered, the light keepers can't spare the people, and everyone else, they're a mess. I'd sooner put an ounce of faith into that cannon. Forget it. Let's just drink. Let's see if this new mixologist is worth the billing.
Hello, how may I assist?
Jetzt guck mal, was denkst du denn? Ich soll ein Getränk machen, du. Was mixen wir denn hier für eine Kacke zusammen, Alter? Alkohol, let's go! Ob ich den Typen irgendeine Scheiße geben kann?
Good work. Now then, Get the drink to the guest. Wouldn't want to keep them.
Ob ich irgendeine Scheiße mischen kann, den Leuten es geben kann? Schnell Nians. Come on, Roboter.
I wouldn't be so just leave it over there.
Jetzt, ich gucke mir die Blume an.
Waiting for this place to fall further into chaos.
Here's the thing. Can't live
Hard to
without
say.
a little spice.
But what I can say is that the situation in Nashitown will get out of hand if that cannon isn't fired soon. That gun's a symbol. The most solid proof that ordinary folks like us can stand up against the Wild Hunt.
If you want to negotiate prices, go find a flea market.
Wait. What are you angling for exactly?
Den Bro jetzt von mir. Geh mich auf die Eier.
Well, what if that was nothing but an illusion? What if, let's say, the cannon was never meant to be fired? For our sakes at least.
Surely this town is still of value to those who control it.
Of course, and that's all it is. Value. For us, though, there's no place but Nashitown. And we're putting its life and ours.
I get what you mean.
Ja, wow, da ist viel mit der Wild Hunt und die sind da gerade richtig am Paniken, ja, crazy.
They're all talking about the cannon already.
Was will denn der von mir,
Guess
Alter?
that's why Sosie was so anxious.
Jetzt will ich mal tryen.
How may I?
Kann ich Bullshit mixen? Kann ich Bullshit mixen? Warte mal. Alkohol, nochmal Alkohol, nochmal Alkohol. Let's go und ab dafür. Okay, Typ.
That didn't come out quite right.
Ach, Mann. Kann ich nicht. Ist ja so geil, wenn ich einfach so eine Mische aus 3-mal Alkohol da hinstellen kann. Was auch immer ich da reinmische. Was für ein Getränk
Good work.
meinen die mit Alkohol?
Get the drink.
Oder, ich weiß nicht, ich bin niemand, der trinkt. Gibt es Alkohol einfach als... Also als Flüssigkeit halt irgendwie... Irgendwie macht das für mich keinen Sinn. Es gibt doch kein Getränk, was, sag ich mal, nur Alkohol ist und sonst nichts. Oder?
Indeed. So, any notable news?
Ah, you two must be Nefer's friends. A pleasure to meet you. If you've got a moment, let's have a drink. On my tab, of course.
Paimon doesn't recall there being any other orders right now. Sure then, we can take a break.
Then come, sit. Dimyon, 2 wildberry trails if you would. Without alcohol, much obliged. Hints is the name. I help out at the Rossum Workshop in
Gibt es ein
town.
Spiel, das mein Freund, Digga, keine Ahnung. Ich weiß nicht mal, was Alkohol wirklich ist. Also, ne? Ich bin leider kein Saufi, ich habe davon keine Ahnung.
Anyway, help me keep an eye out, all right? Valuable intel will be suitably compensated.
Oh, come on. Is that how it is between us? I mean, I wouldn't even have this job if it hadn't been for your help back then.
So, you've known each other a long time?
That's right. I came to Nod-Krai with nothing at all. Would have starved on the streets if I hadn't met Nefer. She lent me money to study a craft, and even introduced me to Aino and the Voynich Guild, which is how I slowly carved out a living for myself.
That's a huge favor. Huh. So Nefer can be a nice person.
Ja, warum ist sie ja stark? Ist sie
She
tot?
needed a willing and able machinist at her disposal. Come now. Aino's talents are better spent on issues bigger than basic machine repair and component manufacture.
Ah, perfekt, W.
I did think myself a dab hand at such work at first, but compared to her, I might
Heißt
as well be a
also,
trainee who couldn't weld
wenn das
a wire to save
Spiel
his life.
das damit meint, töte ich gerade alle, die hier drin sind, oder wie?
It took me a long while, but
Oder reicht das schon, wenn ich jetzt Zitrone zumische, dass es dann plötzlich nicht mehr
and
tödlich
even
ist?
maintain some of Ino's relatively complex ones, like Kuvaki detectors or mechanical arms.
He's the one responsible for maintaining Yehoda's robotic arm.
Oh, speaking of that, didn't Sosi have a mechanical arm too?
That's right, one of Ino's masterful designs. I could never design one of those in my life, but if you gave me its blueprint, I could hammer one out. Nowadays, I've got regular customers, which makes for a decent keep. Even got a kid, if you can believe it. I wouldn't have, had you told me my future when I first arrived here. On the flip side, being a family man means I can't just flee this place whenever I feel like it, so I'm afraid I'm counting on you to help solve this wild hunt crisis.
All the more reason
Wow,
to be
klingt
proactive
ja
and
richtig
do
toll.
your part. Wringing our hands in despair does us no good in times of crisis.
Da bekommt man ja gleich mehr Lust zu trinken, lol.
Oh, wait. Just another question that's been bothering me.
Ist jedes Mal wieder
Have you
crazy für
heard
mich, dass sich
anything
Leute dann
about
wirklich diese
people
Scheiße noch
seeing
geben.
illusions within Wild Hunt anomalies? People they know, perhaps?
I have heard of humanoid shapes being sighted, but familiar faces? No. Most would think they'd lost their wits from fright if they started hallucinating. After all, no ordinary person could survive an assault from those monsters. Does this have anything to do with our current wild hunt crisis?
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
All right, I get it. I'll keep my ear to the ground for you. And naturally, my lips will stay tightly sealed.
Then we'll take our leave. Enjoy your drink. He's a social man. You can often find him here chatting with friends, and he's had contact with all manner of clients. Since he's never heard of the Wild Hunt exhibiting the power to imitate familiar faces, might it be safe to assume that our Phantom wants to keep that a secret?
Huh. That does sound worth noting. How about we go talk to a few more people?
A good
Bitte
idea.
nicht.
And one our upcoming activity will facilitate. Let me show you how it's done. Come. Back to the
Come.
bar.
Aber solange sie jetzt mir auf den Sack, kann ich aufhören mit NPCs zu reden. Bitte. Braucht keine Infos über die dumme Wild Hunt.
Thank you for waiting, everyone. The roulette showdown is ready to begin.
Finally!
Come on, let's go try our hand. Joining us, new guy?
We'll pass.
No, you won't. The one who'll be mixing the roulette special has to take part. Those are the rules.
But...
That's more like it.
Since we have a new friend with us today, let me go over the rules in brief. The wheel before you is divided into an inner and outer circle.
Digga.
Participants must take turns
Fucking
to spin the
SpongeBob
pointer
Burger,
of the inner
buntes
circle.
Burger Tablet A
Whatever
Getränke.
beverage it stops at, our lucky contestant will drink. The drinks are divided into juice, tea, and alcohol, with that last further divided into 3 levels by intensity.
Wow, aber ich krieg ja
Then
noch
you
einen
raise
mega
your
geilen Game,
non-alcoholic
Digga. Wow.
beverage, and you'll score no points. Otherwise, you get 1 to 3 based on alcohol content. During a round of drinking, one participant may choose another with less points than them and pose a question, which the other party must then answer.
This sounds like it might favor those who score higher, but push your luck and you might not recall any answers you were given the next day. Defeats the purpose, wouldn't you say?
And that's why the person mixing the drinks has to take part. You know, just in case they decide to pour heavy, then sit back and watch the show.
Not that our newcomer looks like the drinking type. Either way, looks like
Ja,
we're in
Digga,
for a
das ist
show.
doch trotzdem ein Bullshit-Game. Manche Leute können so viel besser Alkohol aushalten als andere.
anything you drink will be replenished. And additionally, I have decided to sponsor a grand prize for this, a single serving of Dark Horse.
What? Do my ears deceive me? A chance to drink Dark Horse and Nod-Krai?
Dark Horse. Guess we'll have to take part now, huh?
Dark Horse.
Indeed. The Dark Horse could be yours to enjoy, so long as your luck holds. And so long as you can remember its taste the day after. And if our lucky winner can drain the whole serving in one go, they will gain the right to ask everyone a question, regardless of their score.
High risk, high reward. That's gotta be some strong alcohol.
Now, if there are no other questions, let us begin. Allow me to get the ball rolling. Intensity 3. Looks like I'll have to put my back into it today.
Let's go!
Wow, sie hat Alkohol
This is kinda
getrunken.
intense.
Oh, my turn, my
Crazy.
turn. All right, man. Fess up. You've been making a killing lately. Where's it all been coming from?
Oh, perfekt. Keine Antwort, geil.
Hey, bro. I heard you met up with some big shot from the Grund Geld.
Big shot.
Mind introducing me sometime?
A normal drink, huh?
We've reached the final round of the roulette showdown. Let's see who gets the last laugh.
I gotta say, you monsters really know your alcohol. These recipes are super good. Teach me, would ya?
I was wanting to ask about your wife. Your wife.
You're up.
Whoa! New face here just drew the Dark Horse.
Oh, Dark Horse.
Bottoms up.
Hey.
Hey, will you be alright? You wanna just give this one to Paimon?
Whoa! He actually downed it in one gulp.
Nice job! No wonder you monstaters have such a reputation. Me? Well, what do you think? Monsters, of course. Absolutely. If there was something else, I didn't stop to see it. Just took off as fast as I could. Oh, and guess who showed up just as I'd gotten out of there? Those good-for-nothing Rat-Niki, that's who. If my luck had been just a little worse, they'd have found nothing but my corpse. Or whatever was left of it anyway. Either way, there's nothing in there you'd want to see.
Wow. Hat sich ja richtig gelohnt, Digga. Geil.
I see some downcast faces. Why, have we all hit our limit?
Says who? I'm still raring to go.
Because you didn't drink that much.
In that case, let me raise another glass. To a blast of a showdown and a wonderful...
Geil, also wir haben einen scheiß fucking Drinking Game gemacht für Infos und jetzt habe ich nicht mal Infos bekommen, außer dass die alle keine Ahnung haben und nichts anderes gesehen haben.
Lady Never's
W.
ordered a fresh round of drinks.
Wow.
Could you deliver it to her?
Oh nein, die spielen TCG.
Same as usual then. One die, 100,000 Mora.
Oh, das spielen sie nicht. TCG?
to do business with you.
Okay, sorry. Alter,
Now, I've already ordered us drinks. Or are you looking to add another line to your ledger of arrears?
Oh.
So, let's go over this again. 1 die, 100,000 mora. Hmm? Then we have a deal. Come, you two. Take a seat as well.
Was sogar zwingt es uns jetzt CG zu spielen oder was macht's jetzt?
I can give you 3 things. The features of the Wild Hunt, the exact locations where it has appeared, and the intel we've received from the Lightkeepers.
Digga, what the fuck is this für ein Voice Actor?
The Wild Hunt is in fact a phenomenon linked to abyssal power. Fog and monsters follow in its wake, posing a lethal danger to ordinary people. On the flip side, these monsters cannot leave the fog. So the
Ist es
disaster
gerade
cannot spread
crazy,
quickly.
dass das nur ein NPC ist? Ich finde, das ist eine crazy Voice.
We already know all that.
Fair enough. Then I won't beat around the bush. Here's a map of current Wild Hunt anomalies that I snagged from the Lightkeepers, including the locations they'll soon be bombarding.
Toll.
That's a lot.
We've never seen anything like this either. That's why everyone's so worked up.
That's not enough. 4 dice.
Cool it, all right? I'm not done. Now, the Lightkeepers don't want you to know this, but weirdly enough, more Wild Hunt sites have disappeared than their involvement would indicate.
Isn't that normal? They're not the only ones fighting the Wild Hunt after all. Adventurers do that too. And maybe some just go poof by themselves.
I'd agree. And really, we've always had a small, stable discrepancy between reported anti-Wild Hunt ops and anomalies cleared.
What could that even mean?
I've got 2 theories. One, that some new force
It's
is
just
clearing
a
the Wild
few-
Hunt out
Sorry.
in secret. Or 2,
Sorry.
that some Ratniki are not reporting the work they do on purpose. The odds of the former happening is low. Not many organizations can even engage the Wild Hunt. Never mind keep those operations a secret. If you're interested, I'd recommend following the latter train of thought.
Paimon doesn't really get it. What would anyone gain from doing that?
Now that's what I call interesting intel. No wonder you've been doing well for yourself lately. Even if you've mostly just been reselling my intel.
Please, stop. This is all I've got for you.
Oh, stop that. Why, people might start thinking me a bully. Let me give you an opportunity instead. Out of respect for your independent intelligence gathering. An answer to a simple question. For 50,000 off your debt. Have you heard of people seeing familiar faces within a Wild Hunt anomaly? Or experiencing something akin to, say, an illusion?
No, nothing like that. Nothing at all, but...
Nothing at all, hmm? Not even for 50,000 mora? Either you don't take your debt seriously, or you're confident you can pay it off.
Hey! No means no, all right? This is about my dignity as an intel broker. Mora doesn't factor in here at all.
Okay. Well, that puts me at ease.
You really are the same as...
And you've learned quite well. Go on, then. I'll swing by again.
Ugh.
So,
Also sind wir wieder einer der einzigen, oder wie, die irgendwelche komischen Phantomsachen sehen? Natürlich, was auch sonst.
Indeed I am. He's resold my intel quite a few times now, pocketing the difference afterwards. Rather dishonest dealing, if I may say so. As luck would have it, he would only purchase information from me when he was just about done negotiating with his buyer. So I arranged a little something just for him.
ooh, that sounds brutal.
Oh, I was downright beneficent in charging for that betrayal. It was more about the message, really. In any case, I believe that's all we'll get here. Let's go through what we've learned outside.
Fucking finally, Digga. Das war scheiße. Das war ass. Fucking Turbo Information Dump einfach auf mich drauf. Mit irgendwelchen fucking random NPCs, wo ich mir sowieso nichts von gemerkt habe.
Most of our intel seems quite dispersed, so let's try piecing it all together.
Well, first, no one else has seen that weird phantom, apart from our encounter on Star Sand Shoal.
Indeed. And we have that from multiple accounts, so each statement corroborates the others.
What in Tivat could that phantom be planning?
Agreed. Instances of the wild hunt afflicting Nod-Krai in general have increased in frequency, but the phenomenon itself hasn't changed much. What you encountered must have been something special, with our mastermind concealing themselves within, in order to target the Moon Marrow, in which case, two questions arise. Who is this mastermind? And why would they want the Moon Marrow?
Mastermind?
I'll continue investigating along these two lines. We can reconvene again if any progress is made.
I'm back!
Okay, cool.
Luckily, the store owner kept the medicine bottle I left on the table safe for me. Here you go.
Yo, Pillen, geil.
Thanks a bunch, Yehoda. Take a break. You've earned it.
Oh no, I've got work to do later. And anyway, isn't the cannon about to go off? I was watching it the whole way back, praying it wouldn't fire. Not until I got back, you know? Again.
Huh. So you're interested in that
Banker, das heißt, die Kanone wird gleich geschossen, I guess, und dann gehen wir zu Dingen, um die Medizin zu bringen.
I mean, just think about it. Something that size is bound to be comprised of thousands.
Ich frage mich, von wo es schießt, weil ich checke nicht, was da eine Kanone ist.
Fused in such a way that it can operate smoothly and fire off a supergiant, super strong beam.
Wow.
Isn't that just so cool? I mean, miraculous.
It has been a while since the last time it fired. Go on, feel free to go watch. Work can wait.
Thanks, boss. Anyway, y'all wanna come? It'll be worth the while and worth your wait.
Might as well. Fruits of our labor and everything, you know?
Woohoo! Let's go!
Wow! What a crowd!
Jetzt geil, wie sie sogar Kaboom in Boom Boom übersetzt haben. Das ist crazy.
To show how big a deal this cannon is, huh?
Oh, for sure. One shot, one kill, problem solved. Simple and practical. Just the way we like it. And even if that wasn't how it worked, just listen to how it roars. If that isn't power, I don't know what is. If only I had that kind of strength.
Hey, don't think like that. Your skills and smarts have been a big help to us, too.
Really? They think that? Oh, I'll do my best the next time we work together.
Na dann, feuert's ab.
Hey, look! It's starting!
Schießt auf die eigene Stadt hier unten. Oh! Oh, what the fuck? Wow!
Nice one!
Finally, all fixed up. Nothing to fear now.
Awesome! Felt that one in my bones.
Whew. That sure was powerful. And pretty dazzling, too.
Ich habe wirklich damit gerechnet, dass ein bisschen mehr passiert.
Surely the wild hunt doesn't stand a chance.
Es wäre so cool gewesen, wenn das Ding jetzt geschossen hätte. Und irgendeine fucking Illusion von der Wild Hunt einfach die Kacke wegblockiert hätte oder weggeschlagen hätte oder irgendwas gemacht hätte, dass es nicht
If you're
funktioniert.
so interested in machines, why don't you go work for Ino?
That's what we call drawing a line between your work and your hobbies. I've got some mechanical talents, sure. But this job I have now, no one can do it but me. Not even Ino or her silly robots. Anyway, gotta go. See you later.
Says the person who got salt and medicine mixed up. Looks like the crowd's breaking up as well. Let's head over to Hisi Island. Let's not keep...
Ja, dann bringen wir die Medicine. Hey, let's go. Alter, nicht aus diesem Ort raus, mein Gott.
Let's see now. What's changed since we were gone? Yeah, if anything, looks like things are settling down. Hey there, Llama! We're back!
Wir haben Pillen mitgebracht.
The cleanup work has been much more complicated than I expected. Solving problems that have built up over time is a tall order, to say the least. I believe it will take a few weeks more. Fortunately, those who remained appear to have shaken off the initial confusion and are becoming more proactive by the day. It's as if they've finally been forced to come face to face with what their faith actually
Ich
is.
warte einfach nur auf, dass irgendwie Flint's endlich mal kommt und wir einen Flint's Part haben.
No, I should have done this a lot sooner. I've been focused on taking care of myself these past few days, so I'm in a good place. And since you're looking after the Moon Marrow for us, I should be able to help you investigate the truth of the past.
Speaking of which, have you heard anything new about that Phantom?
I've tried asking around, but to no
Tut das
avail.
Phantom weh?
What about you?
We haven't made much progress either.
Hat das Phantom
Here's what we've got.
Pain?
I think I've got the gist of it. Sounds like you've got your work cut out for you too. Don't forget to take good care of yourselves. In any case, please, come this way.
What do you see?
Ja, was passiert jetzt? Unser Schiff. Was ist, wenn ich nichts mache? Ah, okay, es bleibt stehen.
Is it over already?
This appears to have occurred a long, long time ago. The memories I sensed are highly turbulent and disordered. So that is all my power allows me to discern.
Ja, wow. Jetzt Raumschiff mit dem Nod-Krai gelandet, das wissen wir doch schon, oder nicht? Ach.
Huh? What's the matter?
The flowers changed color.
Columbiner.
Yeah, we should go see her and see if we can help her in some way.
I'll leave that in your hands then.
Oh wait, here you go. This is the medicine you
Oh
asked the
Gott, Digga,
Curatorium
warum,
of Secrets to help
das
prepare
weh.
earlier.
Thanks for coming all this way with it. You've been a huge help. Also, if I may, I have a feeling that Kuthar might be able to help you get a more detailed glimpse at the—
Oh, that's
Cool,
true.
cool.
But we best check if she's doing okay first. See you later then.
Digga, 700 Meter. Jesus, wo waren die nochmal? Hier hinten? Ich weiß nicht, warum ich so satisfying finde, diese Bälle einzusammeln. Ich brauche die nicht mehr für ein wenig. Ich mache das einfach nur, weil ich es kann. For free.
Oh, she doesn't look so good. Sorry for disturbing you, but are you okay?
Dizzy. It's like I'm returning to the moon.
Wait, it's not that bad, is it?
I sense the moon's power within you.
We got the moon marrow back from the Fatui. Can it help you in any way?
And what do you require this time?
Come on, don't even think about that. Right now, you gotta focus on getting better.
I might need your assistance in the future.
Oh. Very well. Give me your hand.
Okay, was geht jetzt? Digga, was geht denn jetzt?
Back to Earth. My thanks.
Your feet never left the ground. But anyway, feeling any better?
Significantly, the moon within your body, it is as silent as a reflection in the water. Fascinating. I merely drew forth a ray of its light from the water. Enough to keep me tethered to the ground for now.
I think I sense some other changes as well.
That is the moon goddess's favor.
The
All things I come
moon.
into contact with will bear this mark. It is harmless, and will fade over time.
Speaking of which, do you want to be the Moon Marrow's custodian, now that you've got your power back? It's supposed
No,
to be something that
hell
belongs
no.
to a god in any case, right?
It is the remains of Arya, goddess of the eternal moon.
So it does have to do with... Wait, what?
Did you not know this already?
Lama just said it was different from the other fragments, and that she could sense divine power within it.
And she is correct. When I drew that ray of moonlight from the marrow, I also drew some memories from within. That is how I know that it belongs to the goddess of the eternal moon.
But Lama also saw the past by using the Moon Marrow. Why didn't she see that?
There were once 3 moons in the sky,
Ich weiß.
each belonging to a goddess who ruled over it.
Ja.
But after the War of Funerary Flame, all 3 lay slain, and 2 of the 3 moons were shattered during the conflict. After Arya's death, her power coalesced into this moon marrow. The iridescent moon's remains have never been found. And while the Frost Moon's goddess died herself, her moon was never broken. As the prophecy stated, this moon would birth a new deity sooner or later. The entity the Frost Moon Scions call the Kutar. I can sense that my power belongs to the Frost Moon, but it lies beyond the false sky, too distant from me. Forget controlling it. Sensing it alone requires immense effort.
Oh, wait, let Paimon count this up. We have the Eternal Moon's Marrow with us. No one can find the iridescent moons. Does that mean you have the Frost Moon's Marrow inside you then?
No.
Oh.
It can only form after the moon goddess is dead. Consider it a form of energy core. You may as well ask if there are rocks on the moon.
Oh, so you're saying that you represent the Frost Moon's power, right?
Yes. Now, a god with a gnosis is named an Archon. Since you bear the moon marrow, does that make you a moon goddess? You do not wish to become one?
Ich glaube nicht, dass das überhaupt so funktioniert, weil die Archons sind ja immer noch Archons, aber bisher hat eigentlich so gut wie jeder Archon mittlerweile seine Vision weggegeben. Weil die eben entweder geklaut wurde oder von sich aus keine Verbindung mehr mit den Heavenly Principles haben wollten.
Anyway,
Mit den Keksaugen.
moon goddess stuff for now. We're asking if we should return this moon marrow to you.
I do not desire it.
Huh?
Nor does it desire to come to me.
And what does that mean?
When I came into contact with its power, I sensed a kind of rejection. I can only guess that this is because I, too, am a moon goddess. 2 moons will not rise at the same time, let alone consume one another.
Guess it's stuck with me for now then.
You sure that's gonna be okay? Glauma did say that you've hidden its power well, but the damselette sensed it just fine. And it's the wild hunt we're dealing with here, not some run-of-the-mill enemy. If it detects the marrow...
The wild hunt? You speak of that phenomenon as if you were describing a person.
Well, it sure looks like there's a person behind it all. Someone with a super clear goal, too. They've been after the moon marrow non-stop.
That seems to ring a bell.
Huh?
Does it rip? My colleagues used to mention someone, back when I was still with the Fatui. He hailed from Conria, gaining abyssal power during the Cataclysm. And he had a consuming fixation on the moons.
Okay.
Conria? Well, we don't know if the phantom we saw has anything to do with that, but the details kind of match.
I only know what others called him. The Reikir of Solnari.
Oh.
Huh. There was that title too. Yes.
Wait a second. Dane mentioned him, didn't he? Does that mean that our enemy is Rerir, one of the 5?
If that was the case, surely he'd be stronger than this, though.
I have heard that he disappeared not long
Keine Ahnung, die Scheiße ist 500 Jahre her.
my colleagues where he went. They replied, "Do you really not know?"
Why would they say that?
The tale of his final fate has it that he fell into the moon's reflection, from which there can be no return.
Wait, hold up, pause. There's just
Pause.
so much information.
I felt the same. They seemed to think that I should be the one who would know everything about the moons. But as I said, my prologue lies beyond the false skies. I do not even remember my name.
Oh.
Either way, following his departure, the wild hunt situation worsened drastically, and it has since become a byword for abyssal disaster. The present phenomenon may have inherited the same title, but it far surpasses its past incarnation in both scale and lethality.
Oh, to think that we're up against one of the infamous 5 sinners. That's way too much for us to handle. That incident on Star Sand Shoal must have been luck then. Or maybe he wasn't giving it his all, and even then, he still defeated Marionette.
Oh? What did you just say?
That's your ex-colleague? So, we were on Star Sand Shoal together, and she was beaten by the Wild Hunt. Did you just laugh?
No.
No.
She totally did. Are you two on bad terms or?
No. I simply imagined the put-out expression she must have worn in that moment, and found it interesting.
She seemed quite shaken.
Oh, she'll adjust soon enough. She's very good at that.
Okay, anyway, we've gotten off topic. Now that we know how dangerous the guy targeting the moon marrow is, you sure you want to carry it around with you, Traveler?
Was soll ich sonst
If
machen?
Fatui intelligence is to be believed, Rerir would prevail even if all of Nod-Krai were to stand against him. Perhaps something restricts him, if only for the moment.
Before I decide, there's a favor I'd like to ask you.
What do you need?
Do you think you'd be able to show me what happened when my sister and I arrived in Nod-Krai? I mean, when our spaceship first landed.
Sure.
Oh, cool.
That was quick.
As I said, this to me is but a single ray of moonlight. Nothing to it. Give me your hand. And
Na komm, Sharifa. Ja. Okay. Okay.
Where is this?
Ether, come on. We have to leave this place.
What?
Hey, are
What?
you okay?
Our spaceship. A long, long time passed after we landed. No one left the ship during that time, but Lumine found me from outside of it somehow.
Huh? How would that even be possible?
I don't know.
the secrets within memories are like cookie crumbs. Take a bite, and they go everywhere.
All right.
Well, if you say so.
Will you need my help?
Maybe.
I could help you conceal the marrow.
You could? Oh,
detecting it within you is already no easy task. But I can teach you to further conceal its presence using Kuvaki, like this.
Ooh, looks like a shield.
Can you sense it? Now, you learn quickly.
Huh. Looks pretty sturdy. Could probably be used in self-defense in a pinch, huh? Are you always here, Columbina?
Das wäre so cool gewesen,
Dangers out there, sure, but
wenn wir jetzt irgendwie unser Element gechanged hätten und zu irgendwas Neuem geworden wären mit Luna Power oder so.
Dislike strangers. Slightly better.
Yeah, the Frost Moon Scions have changed since you last saw them. Who knows? You might actually like them.
I will consider it.
She seems kind of tired. Either way, thanks for agreeing to help us.
It wasn't much. The flowers here.
Oh, what the fuck? What's happening?
Best let her rest.
Warte mal, ich bin verwirrt, da wollte ich hin. Irgendwas wollte ich machen. Ah ja, Aufzeichnung ansehen. Oh, what? Hier sind die Flügel! Damn, sehen die cool aus. Okay. I guess das sind maybe dann diese blauen Symbole auf der Map. Also sowas wie das hier. Hm. Dann kann man hier Archive einsammeln. Okay. Ich dachte erst nämlich, sie wäre jetzt das, wo ich die Teile hier hingeben kann, diese Siegel. Aber anscheinend nicht. Sie ist eher für die Ansehmechanik halt zuständig irgendwie. Ich frage mich aber immer noch, wo das ist, wo ich meine Siegel
The
abgebe.
Raker of Solnari. I've never heard that name before. Let's keep this news confidential for the time being. But if this Rarier is as you describe, he will be a truly formidable opponent if we try to take him on by our
Ja,
strength
besonders wenn
alone.
es jemand ist von Anrea.
Things might be okay if everyone was willing to work together, but exactly. Whatever the case, let's start by telling those we can get to join up about the crisis. As it happens, we have our own reasons to protect Nod-Krai, but even if we didn't, we'd never leave people in the lurch. That ain't our style.
Thank you. The Frost Moon Scions will stand with you to prevent this crisis as best we can. In addition, I believe that the relationships between the various factions in this land are not cast in stone. The winds of change are blowing, and we Scions have nowhere to run. Our faith, whether our foe is the Fatui or this Raker, we must
Raker.
stand our ground and remain true to ourselves.
Let's see. Speaking of allies, the Krumkake craft shop is the closest by, right? Enough is sure to help us.
Was ist jetzt unser Plan? Was haben wir jetzt vor? Ich glaube, ich hier nicht in TP schreibe. Was haben wir jetzt vor?
Bring it! Friendly approach detected. We meet again.
Listen, listen! We've got updates on the wild hunt situation.
Threat level exceeds expectations.
Phew, doesn't matter if he's the Rahira Solnari or Solari or whatever. One volley from my cannon, and he'll be blown to smithereens! You were there when we fired it, right? If that isn't the kind of firepower that helps you sleep at night, I don't know what is!
True, but the cannon only works against shambling monsters, right? What if Rarier's super fast?
Well, we'll just get an effort to go grab him and tie him down.
You're not taking this seriously at all, are you?
Anyways, firepower is not a concern. See those canisters over there? That's all concentrated Kuvaki, which we'll be shipping to Nasha Town. More than enough ammo in there to blast that Fatui research facility to bits in a single shot.
You sure have been looking forward to this battle, huh?
Of course! This is gonna be the shot that shocks the world. All of Nod-Krai, heck, all of Snezhnaya will know my name once we're through. Sure, travel safe.
I know. There remains intel left on shared.
Oh, right. Yeah. Since you're investigating the Wild Hunt, something pretty weird's happened in Nashatown. Should probably watch out for that once you're back. Remember that Sosi guy? The Ratnik in charge of firing the cannon? He's been found dead in their organization's offices.
Warte, wer war was? The fuck?
Wait, what? Didn't we just see him, like, half a day ago?
Yeah, it's still new news. So not many people are in the know. We were only informed because we'd worked together closely. And even then, only just now. I'll send a Nefa over to Nashatown with some flowers later.
Oh, he seemed like a good guy. Didn't put on any airs despite being a superior officer either.
The data concurs. This gentleman appears to have been one of the most accomplished amongst the Lightkeeper's sergeant majors.
Aber wie
His
kann er denn
character
tot
has
sein?
also received commendation. Most would have lacked the motivation to fatally attack him.
Oh, that makes it even worse.
Hey! What do you mean, actually? Either way, I'm not clued in on the details. Only Ratniki have been allowed on site to investigate the scene. You'll have to find some way in if you want to check it out for yourselves.
Got it. Let's go then. You coming along, Inefa?
My tasks are incomplete. The last few batches of ammunition must be randomly inspected. You go ahead.
All right.
Okay. The fuck ist das passiert? Bro ist einfach tot. Nur noch in seinem Office. W. No, ich wollte T drücken. Fuck.
This must be it. Oh, doesn't look like there's any chance of us getting in with that Ratnik. Should we go speak to the guard first?
Might as well try squeezing blood from a stone.
Never! When did you?
I came over to take a look as soon as I received the news just now. Aino told you about this then?
Ja.
Before we start, shall we see if we've made the same guess? Indeed. Quicker than we
Ja,
thought as
zufällig
well.
musst du das machen.
Keep your eyes peeled for any clues once we get in. No need to jump to conclusions.
But how are we supposed to get in at all?
Just follow me.
I'm sorry, but we're not open to guests right now.
Sorry about that. They're here to investigate.
All of them?
The paperwork checks out.
All right then. Enter.
Enter. Cool, cool. Sind's hier? Komm schon, es war doch quasi sein Vorgesetzter, der jetzt gestorben ist. Findest du bestimmt hier.
Paimon might have said this before, Nefer, but you sure do come prepared.
Shishich, my old friend. Fill us in, if you would.
Wie war der Name?
Greetings. If you would allow me. The murder happened not long ago. The Sergeant Major was killed by a single piercing strike from a polearm. We have performed a preliminary sweep of the crime scene to facilitate investigation.
Mit einem Pullarm? Das war jetzt aber nicht Flint's, oder? Haha.
No obvious signs of a violent struggle. No damaged doors or windows. The culprit must have used some other means to enter the room unopposed before performing the deed.
Ich glaube nicht, dass das ein chinesischer Name ist.
Entering unopposed. So, do you think there's a chance that the culprit would usually have right of entry?
Der NPC sieht designtechnisch sehr nach Snezhnaya aus.
At the moment, the most valuable lead we have is based on an eyewitness report from a nearby resident.
Also jetzt ausgesprochen,
Specifically, that Flint's was seen entering and leaving this place in the time period when the crime most likely occurred.
Flint's?
Na, Helena!
We have tried to contact him, but he has not replied.
Very odd indeed.
So, he's the prime suspect right now, right?
To be honest, I'm not particularly inclined to believe that this was an inside job. Flint's can come across a bit eccentric, but he does well in missions on the whole. He also had no disagreements with the Sergeant Major that we know of. So he lacks the motive to commit such a terrible crime. But neither the eyewitness report nor the nature of the fatal wound itself are in his favor. So we are looking for him at present.
Looks like there's not much else to dig up here.
Und was ist, wenn es das Phantom war, so ein Phantom war, so eine Illusion von der Wild Hunt, die aussah wie Flint's? Tschü, was lebt mein Spiel denn jetzt?
So, the evidence points
Der hat so lange geladen, nur um mich aus dem Raum rauszuholen.
Disappeared without a trace. A sticky situation indeed. We know that this Flint's could have been Rerir in disguise, but we lack the evidence to prove this to anyone else. Furthermore, Flint's has left us with many questions, all of which will require a reasonable explanation.
Yeah! He said he would report back to headquarters, but it seems he hasn't gone at all.
Let's approach the issue this way. First, we must determine our culprit. Was it Flint's or Rerir in disguise?
Oder keiner von beiden oder irgendein random NPC, der sich dachte, Digga, den Typen jetzt erstmal erstechen, easy.
Yeah. What reason would Flint's have to murder Sosie anyway?
None, as far as I know. And even if he had a motive, it would have been easier to do so out in the wild, rather than in Nasha Town.
Yeah. They would have often gone out on missions together. Plenty of chances there.
Yes, but there's one thing worth noting here.
One thing.
Remember the intel we got back at the tavern? No one has ever seen a phantom that can take the form of other humans within the Wild Hunt.
Ja, weil es vielleicht Leuten noch nie aufgefallen ist. Halt, wenn du einen Imposter hast, dann kriegst du den ja nur mit, wenn der sus ist. So. Aber wenn er halt hier irgendwen angenommen hat und der war nicht sus und hat seine Tasks ganz normal gemacht, dann würde ich es auch nicht wissen.
This means that he has been hesitant to abuse this ability, or allow it to become common knowledge, likely so that he could act in secret under other guises.
But no matter what, borrowing identities comes with risks, right? What if you bump into the person you're imitating along the way?
I don't know.
Precisely. In other words, his goal must have been worth the risk, similar to how he came in disguise to obtain the moon marrow. He likely knew then that the real Flint's would not appear and get in his way during this time. We'd have to ask Flint's ourselves, I'm afraid. But we shouldn't jump to any conclusion, and there are other, less likely scenarios. For instance, Rerir may have already killed Flint's long ago, and been living as him for some time now. Yes, that is our ticket to a
Then we've got to find him before the Lightkeepers do, or we might never see him again.
Steady now. Our friend should be back soon.
We've tracked him down to a beach north of Nasha Town. The Wild Hunt is present too, so We're putting a force together. I'll have you know that this is top secret information I'm leaking here.
Don't worry. You'll receive a top-class reward in return. The beach
Ja,
is
wir
all
haben ihn aber jetzt
yours.
schon gefunden.
I'll stay and slow the Lightkeepers down. Things might go south.
Oh, right. Before we go, should we reveal Rarier's secret? Since he's trying to keep it all hush-hush, why don't we just pull the curtains on his little trick? That'll teach him to sneak around pretending to be other people. Hey, why you let...
Oh, I was just imagining how satisfying that would feel. But I'm afraid this revelation would only stir up more chaos. Setting aside the matter of evidence, some may trust Flint's on our account, whereas others would suspect him on account of his behavior. Tossing him into a swirling tumult of public opinion like that might just give Rarier more opportunities to capitalize on. And think about it. Once people learn that he can masquerade as those they trust, would they continue to welcome friends into their homes with such open hearts? Unease grips the hearts of those in Nasha Town already. We should avoid throwing more fuel onto the fire.
Yeah, you're right. You've really thought of everything, huh?
Indeed.
Los.
But just in case,
Oder auch
let me stress
rumzulabern
once
und wir
more.
gehen zu Flint's.
We should neither be excessively afraid of Rarier, nor trust in Flint's too lightly. This light source is of special Lightkeeper design. It provides illumination within Wild Hunt anomalies, and can briefly dispel the abyssal fog within.
Oh, right. We'll have to deal with that mess, too. Yeah, this'll be important.
You're welcome. I've charged it to your account, by the way.
Hey, you...
Cool. Flint's.
Bring it.
Oh. Monsters! Oh.
Going in. Letting brave names echo.
This monster was lurking near the lamp. That must have been a planned ambush. There's something inside it. Some small device, huh? Why isn't it giving off light anymore? Is it broken?
Der Teller doch egal sein. Unser scheiß Moon Marrow, was wir uns drin haben, wird doch bestimmt was machen.
A fight took place here. Did Flint leave these marks?
Es wäre so cool, wenn die uns Flint spielen lassen. Ach, das wäre so geil.
Is someone there? Please, help me!
Isn't that Flint's voice? Did you
War
hear
das
that?
Flints Voice? Flints klingt eigentlich cool und nicht so. Ich weiß nicht, ob das Flints war. Wo soll ich denn hingehen, Leute? Da hoch? Ruhe.
We'll be in trouble if these spooky shadows touch us! Quick, use the lantern!
Ja, ich weiß auch nicht, warum es das tut. Oh, Bullshit. Soll ich hier runterspringen? Was soll ich hier machen? Oh. Komm da, geh runter. Geht weg, geht weg, geht weg, geht weg. Ja, Leute, was soll ich machen? Ihr zeigt mir keinen Weg. Und ich gehe deswegen da hoch. Und dann falle ich halt runter in diese dummen Monster. Also wie scheiße. Ja, ja, Spiel. I know. Oder kann ich irgendwie Autorun anmachen? Tschüss. Bitte regeneriere ihr Leben. Komm, Leute, haben wir's? Oh damn, wir killen Katzi.
Hand it over. That was mine from the first. You're a fool. You again.
What the? It's stronger than before. Lantern now!
Ach so, weil wir die ein bisschen Power entfernen können. Holy shit, die ist smart. Ich vergesse die ganze Zeit, dass wir das können.
It escaped again.
Ein cooler
This
Speer.
situation speaks for itself, I presume.
Aber ich kann den Speer halt nicht pullen, weil es schon schwierig wird, ihn zu bekommen.
You were tangling with Rarer out here all by yourself.
So, that vile phantom hiding inside the Wild Hunt has a name of his own.
Aber wer hat dann Dingsbums umgebracht, wenn beide hier waren? Warum kann der Goofy nicht rennen? Keine Ahnung. In anderen Spielen rennen die auch irgendwie nicht, wenn es Zeit ist zu rennen.
Yeah, you don't look so good.
Sorry you had to see me like this. All the same, you have my sincere thanks for your aid. To think you had the power to so easily cleanse the filth staining the lantern, which tormented me so. Might I ask what magic that was? Or whose pupil you are? I believe I might have saved some face had I mastered just a fraction of such abilities. And an enviable constitution it is. A pity that such abilities cannot be acquired.
Why did abyssal power just burst out of your lantern anyway?
That is a long story. Many moons ago, when on wild hunt clearance duty, I shattered one of its cores only for a special crystalline object to fall out. I sensed a power surging within it that was at once familiar yet strangely illusory. I freely confess to being an avid collector of ancient gems, coins, and other curios. And curiosity it was that had me store this crystal inside my lantern. Afterwards, I wound up collecting a few more such crystals quite by accident, and discovered that they could merge into a single piece without my prompting. It was only recently that they began slowly emitting abyssal energy, which could neither be dispelled nor weakened.
Is that what Rarer claimed belonged to him? That must be what he's after then!
I concur. And here's the kicker. Before, he was exceedingly weak. In fact, I've already beaten him several times.
Oh.
Though I could not destroy him completely. But I noticed while engaging him that the crystal fragment would restrict my powers. As such, it occurred to me that I should hide it rather than tangle with him any longer. Alas, he has proved most fixated upon this fragment. And for some reason, his strength has grown by leaps and bounds since I last encountered him. And where, might I ask, would it be safe? Or do you think it wiser I threw it away?
Pack es doch in mich.
Were our places switched, would you discard it, knowing that its perilous might was beyond your ability to counteract, yet capable of causing greater harm should it lie beyond your grasp?
Yeah, throwing it away would mean giving the bad guy what he wants. But exposing yourself to its corrosion and growing weaker by the day, that sounds super dangerous too.
Only those who shoulder risks are qualified to welcome in the turning of the tide. Those who flee when troubles come are nothing more than deserters. Though I shan't deny that I have your fortuitous arrival and most outstanding assistance to thank for my continued ability to speak such platitudes. Either way, it seems this fragment is now utterly still. That must have made it useless to Rarir. I doubt he would have retreated so readily otherwise. I imagine this wasn't the only reason you came looking for me, though?
Nee, da ist so ein toter Vorgesetzter, der plötzlich gestorben ist und von einer Waffe, die ein Speer ist, so lol.
Well, no,
Naja, du hast zufälligerweise so ein Speer. Und es war dein Vorgesetzter.
Ah. I see.
Der jetzt tot ist.
To use the Lightkeepers to find me, I suspect. I did not inform anyone of my true whereabouts, so he should have had more difficulty tracking me down. They alone have the ability to quickly pinpoint my position. Our Sergeant Major has a Kuvaki-powered device that can be used to detect others who bear a lantern. They usually don't pay my whereabouts much mind unless they absolutely must find me.
You mean this thing?
Yes. Where did you pick this up?
We found it inside a lantern when we first charged into the Wild Hunt anomaly.
It must belong to a Ratnik dispatched to investigate the area, who, it seems, dropped everything and fled the moment they saw the Wild Hunt massing to strike. Well, at least they're not dead.
Guess it's not surprising how they found you so fast then. But if Rarir could have shapeshifted into Sosi, why didn't he just use that Kavaki device to find you himself?
Were he to use it, that device would likely fail to act as it should, owing to abyssal interference.
Ah, guess that explains it.
Klar.
So not only is this Rarir ruthless.
Klar funktioniert das nicht, wenn ein bisschen Power im Spiel ist, natürlich.
You might not be familiar with Sergeant Major Sosi, but he put his heart and soul into every mission. Our deployments are subject to orders from headquarters, and his orders were to be stationed long-term in Nasha Town. As such, he was very seldom able to go back and visit his family. He worked so hard, seeking to produce excellent results that might convince them to transfer him out.
Oh.
But every year they would say, wait a little longer. Wait a little longer. He often wondered if it was because he was lacking somehow. In truth, everyone had nothing but the highest praise for him. But good work does not always lead to good outcomes. The higher-ups would think, he's doing great where he is. Let him stay there forever. A most convenient choice for them, at least. Whereas his subordinates would think, wouldn't it be a shame if we were to lose such a talented, easygoing boss? So he waited. And he waited. Until the world closed its eyes in the depths of the night, and a lantern was slowly lit for him alone, that no one could see. One that has played out many times throughout history. Another reason to take this Rerear's head.
Oh. At least we now know that he's looking for these fragments inside Wild Hunt anomalies.
And yet, what did the Sergeant Major have to do with any of this? Why did he have to die?
Could Rarer be angry that the cannon Sosi set up to fire destroyed the fragments he wanted to collect?
Could you take me to the scene of the crime? We shall just have to exercise some discretion then. Come on. Let us be on our way.
Ja, was läuft da denn?
Lay to bear.
Gather! Order guide you!
Everybody stand! Hear the echoes of the valley!
Die
What
Chest nehmen wir
greater
mit.
pleasure is there than the unexpected?
Gehen wir mal zum Tatort.
I understand the situation more or less. Much has happened, I see. Either way, I suppose we were lucky not to receive a warm welcome on the way over here. It seems my fellow Lightkeepers do not wish to make this case public just yet.
Yeah. Guess Nasha Town's already been enough of a mess lately.
Let's stop here. Any further and the Ratniki might detect us. Since you two can enter, I'll have to request that you kindly pick me up once you're inside.
Oh? And...
You'll know when the time comes. See you later.
See you later.
Still acting all mysterious. But he seemed pretty confident. Hello?
Ah, you're the special assistants for this investigation,
Yo,
right?
what's poppin'?
Yep, that's us.
Well, you're just in time. We're basically done investigating the crime scene. All that's left is to finish writing up some records. Then properly dispose of Sergeant Major Sosi's remains. If there's anything else you'd like to look into, this is your last chance to do so. Sadly, no. The motive behind the killing remains a mystery. And while we somehow managed to get news of Flint's, an unexpected accident caused us to miss him. But considering that Nefer from the Curatorium of Secrets came forward to help investigate, I have no doubt that a breakthrough's not far off.
We'll do our part too. All right, we're... Phew, we're in. Thanks to Nefer's reputation. But we still know nothing about how Flint's is gonna enter, or how we'll pick him up. Never mind how we'll leave later on. Something the matter?
Warum überhaupt sollten wir das tun?
Huh. It looks like Flint this lantern. But where is he exactly? Well, we've got the lantern. What now? Oh, Paimon almost screamed out loud. You never said you could do magic like that.
This lantern may have a rather peculiar shape, but so long as it doesn't glow, it won't stand out in the dark. I calculated that you would have already entered, so I chose a spot visible from the window before using light to send you a signal. As I thought, you're both sharp-eyed and on the ball.
The perks of being veteran adventurers, huh?
Your composure is more impressive still. You're right. That required a little trick of my own. But let us leave such trivial topics for a more relaxed moment. Our time is limited after all.
Was hat Prince jetzt überhaupt vor?
Just as I thought. Come, try sensing it. Identical powers must flow from the same source. It was the Wild Hunt, then, that took my form and killed the Sergeant Major. But why do this?
To sow chaos by depriving the Lightkeepers of one of their commanders?
If the Wild Hunt's true form is powerful enough to stand against the world as you claim, I fear not even the full force of Lightkeepers could stand against him, let alone the handful of us stationed in Nashatown. He would have no reason whatsoever to pick quarrels with individual ants. Let's look again more closely. We must leave no stone unturned. Well, that makes things simpler. In that case, allow me to disturb the fallen. May the ghost flame guide your spirit. When we fought, he seemed like quite a reckless foe. Certainly not the meticulous mastermind type. Yet...
Oh, if we can't get any leads,
arbeitet nicht
we might have to
alleine.
go back and find Nefer. Oh, the longer we're stuck here, the likelier he is to achieve his goal. Oh, this is so frustrating. You mean this?
I'm not well versed in machinery, but that means his mechanical arm is malfunctioning, right? It might have been broken in combat.
No, that's not right. Paimon remembers this signal. We saw it before while repairing. It doesn't mean that the components are damaged. It just means that they're due for regular maintenance, so the device has stopped operating. But the real problem is that...
Ja, der Typ
Even
hat
helped
mich
us
an
find the
den Arm.
maintenance port. It could still be a coincidence, but considering it hasn't been long at all since we were repairing that cannon.
The Sosi you met could have been Rerir in disguise. In other words, he played the Sergeant Major before disguising himself as me.
That's right! If only there were some way to prove it.
You mean Hintsa?
We had a short chat with him once at the tavern, but it's so late. Guess it'll have to wait till tomorrow.
I know where he lives. The situation is critical, so let us now take up the role of uninvited guests ourselves. Ah, yes. And one more thing. Remember to pick me up by the window.
Ja, erklärt, warum er das nochmal kann? Oder ist er einfach nur so cool, dass er das kann?
Bring it.
Yep.
Oh, it's you two. And Flint's. Given the hour, I guess it must be an emergency.
It is indeed.
Er hat das einfach
Our
gemacht, ja, I
sincerest
guess.
apologies for interrupting your rest. We are investigating a certain matter in connection with Sergeant Major Sosi. We'd like to know if he has sent you a request for maintenance to be performed on his mechanical arm.
Sosi. Oh, so the rumors I heard, are they true? You know what? Forget it. I'm sure it's complicated. No further questions from me. Just a moment. I need to check my records.
Thank you for your understanding.
Hot dog.
Got it. 8 days ago, he came to request a round of regular maintenance. But as it happened, I had run out of the required components. His mechanical arm is especially sophisticated, having been designed by Aino personally. The parts, too, could only be made by her. As such, they usually take several days to arrive. In fact, this time, he even asked me if we could push his request forward. And I understood, completely. Not being able to use your hand, that's rough for anyone. But even more so if your job involves fighting out in the wild. So I did my best to convince Aino to rush the job. And eventually, the parts arrived. 3 days ago, if I remember correctly. I sent word to the Lightkeepers immediately, but he never showed up. I assumed he was just out on some mission or
Digga,
other.
ist das jetzt nicht... Ist das der Baum aus fucking Sumeru dort hinten, den wir sehen?
What's with those faces? Everything all right?
You've provided us with some very crucial information, Hintsa. You have our thanks. We can't make everything public yet, but once our investigation is complete, I will return to thank you and provide an explanation on behalf of all the Lightkeepers.
No worries. Just glad I could help.
Thanks.
Good night. Hope the investigation goes.
Was soll jetzt für sinnvolle Informationen geben? Irgendwie schneide ich es gerade nicht mit, ich verstehe es nicht. Irgendwie schneide ich nicht mit, was wir hier gerade tun. Was juckt uns jetzt, was mit seinem Arm ist?
The cannon was actually Rerir in disguise. "8 days ago, he had yet to act. But at some point after that, he attacked and imprisoned the Sergeant Major. With the immense gap in strength between them, the job was finished in a single blow. And thus Rerir had no opportunity to discover the malfunctioning mechanical arm. Perhaps his mastery of shapeshifting extends only to outward form, and not therefore to complex internal mechanisms.
You're saying he thought no one would realize his mechanical arm is actually made of some kind of black muck on the inside, so long as it worked, right? Still seems
Hey,
like
aber
there's a
was
lot of
bringt's uns
guesswork
denn? Ja,
involved
cool.
here, but it mostly makes sense.
This also has me stumped for the moment. The cannon has always been used to destroy the wild hunt, and it works as intended. But how would that help Rerir exactly? Assuming he plans to collect the fragments within wild hunt anomalies, firing the cannon works against him, since it would blast those fragments to smithereens.
Nee, ist er nicht. Selbst wenn, was wird's ihm bringen?
So we solved one mystery, only to dig up another. Whew. This is getting Paimon kind of down.
Yes, I'd say it is high time we took a break.
Gut, selbst wenn wir wissen, was
Seems
mit der
like there's a
Kanone
lot
vorhat,
left to
was bringt's
investigate.
uns?
We'll
Ich
have to
verstehe das
fight
hier
for
nicht.
Reir eventually. And we'll do a poor job if we're not well rested.
Yeah, we should...
A reasonable suggestion. I have no doubt that my quarters have been turned inside out by now. My colleagues have never failed to live up to my expectations of their discourtesy.
Well, guess we'll just have to pick you up as usual.
That would be good, yes. Feel free to put the room costs on my tab.
Phew, back inside. We can finally take a breather.
I suppose we could all take a moment to unwind. As I recall, our first meeting took place not far from here. Ah, the nostalgia. Had you already sensed the unique power within my lantern at that time? I see. Words truly do fail to capture your superlative insight. Fortunate then that abyssal energy was only leaking from the fragment in minuscule amounts when we first met. Or I might have been in for a real interrogation.
Yeah, hard to say how that would have played out. We've had a whole bunch of unpleasant run-ins with the Abyss.
You mean to ask why I'm going this far to oppose him? Well, as a Lightkeeper, I'd say I'm simply doing my job.
Yeah! You're covered in more mysteries than Paimon could shake a skewer at. You can't just get out of explaining yourself by making lame excuses.
All right. I suppose I do owe you some honesty, whether out of gratitude or the need to build trust. Your deductions have been quite correct. Should one wish to conceal oneself within a lantern, elemental power alone is not enough. You know humans well, and naturally you understand their limits. But some things that humans would consider difficult are quite normal in the eyes of non-humans.
So, you mean you're one of the latter?
Have you heard of how Snezhnaya was once the realm of the Fae?
No.
This race is no longer of any importance, but they still exist, as evidenced by the fact that I am standing before you.
We've heard some scattered legends, but that's all Paimon thought there was to it.
I once turned my heart toward humanity, and thus did I experience loss. I once labored and did much, and put an end to my tale with my own hands. When you realize you are floating in the middle of a vast ocean, you cannot help but feel that swimming in any direction would be equally meaningless. Would it not be better, then, to simply sink? But before I could sink to truly lightless depths, chance had it that I should be awakened by a band of Ratniki. They were facing a horde of abyssal monsters, and could not last against such a disparity in strength. Those who dwell in darkness for long enough become exceedingly sensitive to all light. And the first light I saw upon awakening was that which shone from their eyes.
Ja, Light. Der sieht richtig, richtig lebendig aus.
Is that why you chose to help them?
Perhaps I was moved by their valor. Perhaps I simply saw my past self in them, and was moved to action for the first time in a long, long while. But I was freshly awoken, and my powers were limited. The survivors and I buried the fallen heroes. That was the origin of the final night cemetery. Well, not exactly. I was just more familiar with them. So joining up seemed the most convenient way to experience human life.
Doesn't sound too believable.
Well, I believe it. Besides, I'm well past the age when one might believe in things that must be done. Nonetheless, there are still some things I will not allow to happen. The chaos that Rerir has been stirring up. Tomorrow I shall go and check our records to see if I can find any connection between the Wild Hunt, Rerir, and the Cannon.
Will you need us to get you where you need?
Oh, I'll be fine. I keep a backup copy at my residence in case of emergencies.
Can you even go back there right now? Won't there be Ratniki watching it?
Thanks for the reminder. I believe they'll have checked my place, but they won't have stayed. All things are ranked according to their priority, and we lack the manpower for such an open-ended stakeout. And even if someone is waiting, I have ways around that. I am the master of my own house, after all.
All right, then. We'll trust you. We sure ended up chatting for a while, huh?
I didn't take you for the cautious sort. Anyway, I hope you'll help me keep this a secret. I'd prefer others not to know about my past unless strictly necessary. Nor do I want to attract more trouble on account of being a Fae.
Klingt so weird, wenn er sagt, dass er eine Fee ist. Das ist nicht das, was ich mir unter einer Fee vorstelle.
Paimon's lips are sealed too.
All right.
Aber na gut.
Thanks again.
Dadurch, dass ich sowieso keine Informationen habe, was überhaupt
Good
eine
night, you two.
Feen-Genshin-Impact ist, bringt mir die Information eigentlich sowieso nichts. Also.
Finally, we can rest. Let's go get some sleep. There's tons to do tomorrow.
Digga, ich sage eine unsichere Wall.
So much noise. What's going on this time?
Hey! Where's Flint's? Is he here, or isn't he?
We would be most obliged if you would pipe down a little, dear guest. Our other guests are resting.
Resting? We're all about to be done for, and you're talking about rest? Flint's is a wild hunt shapeshifter, here to deceive us all! If we don't get rid of him now, there'll be no end to this!
You'd better give him up. If anything happens, your business here is done for. You want that, huh?
Or are you in cahoots with him? You with the wild hunt too, huh?
What happened? Did something leak out? But we were so careful last night. How did anyone see us? What do you mean? Ugh, this is so confusing! What do we do? These people are no match for Flint's, but they're super heat. It's not like all the unusual stuff about him will make it any easier to explain either. Okay!
Hey! Let us in now!
My apologies. My apologies.
Hold on! Calm down, everyone!
What into that is the meaning of this racket? Are you intent on depriving both the Voynich Guild and the Curatorium of Secrets of even a moment's rest? Boss, do we really have to entertain people who don't respect the rules? Call a few of your boys and have them thrown out.
And what hole did you crawl out of?
A watering hole, of course. The one you've just disturbed. A place to get a moment's respite from all the recent unhappiness, and to escape from all this talk of the wild hunt, or strange ghosts and who'd have guessed people like you would come bursting in, shrieking louder than any ghoul.
This is a matter of utmost importance. We've got solid evidence. All we need now is to confront Flint's face to face. Exactly. And you sure don't look like an impartial party either, Nefer.
Oh, don't I now? How about this then, boss? Let them do their search. If they find their man, they can have their little chat. But if they don't, then they owe everyone here an apology, as well as compensation for all the racket they've caused.
Wait, it's...
All right, all right. I suppose that's the only way. If we don't let them in now, they'll be back sooner or later.
Oh, all right then.
Well, I'd say that sounds like an impartial proposal. What say you? Or are you suddenly unsure of your...
Come on, everyone!
Was denken die, machen die jetzt? Selbst wenn sie ihn finden, was denken die, bewirken die damit?
No sign of Flint's.
Whoa.
But how can that be? Hasn't he always stayed here?
Done searching, are we? Guess it's time to uphold your end of the bargain, huh? So, Paimon, you've been waiting to ask me something, haven't you?
Yeah, how did they even find us here?
My inside man with the Lightkeepers informed me that you paid the crime scene a late-night visit. I surmise that you must have rendezvoused with Flint's and obtained some new information. Then, early this morning,
A group of people gathered at the town gates, news spreading amongst them that the wild hunt could disguise itself by taking on familiar faces. Everyone started throwing out the names of possible suspects. No one seemingly was exempt. And amidst it all, Flintz's name started gaining more and more traction. I'm sure his solitary lifestyle may have played a part, but I wouldn't discount Rerir throwing fuel on the fire and see.
So, did Flint's make his escape after hearing about this?
And that's where I, Yehoda, the quick-witted, fleet-footed backbone of the curatorium, while everyone was super focused on the argument in the main hall, I alone noticed an opening.
I got her to climb up to a window to help Flint's out, only for her to return with nothing but a lantern.
Aw, come on, boss. I was just getting started.
We initially intended to bring Flint's back to the curatorium and wait those people out, but I never expected this to be all that was left. I imagine, though, that he wouldn't have left something that was so seemingly important to him behind.
Might he intend to come back and get it later?
Well, he's out of harm's way now, so that's not super.
Oh?
What Paimon means to say is, we've got lots of new intel to share.
All right, then. Yehoda, contact the others. We're going to need all hands on deck. Let's have this discussion over at...
Here's the thing. You can't live life.
Bring it.
Was ich muss wirklich speziell sagen, also die Quest im Vergleich mit der im ersten Akt ist meh. Ich weiß schon langsam nicht, was ich überhaupt noch kommentieren soll, weil, naja, es passiert halt einfach gar nichts.
I see. So Flint's has a fragment taken from within a wild hunt anomaly.
Das sind ja wirklich alle hier, what the
Is
fuck?
he gonna be okay now that he's on his own again?
Earlier, he said that the fragment had gone still, so it's probably of no use to Rerir now.
In that case, Rerir shouldn't have any reason to keep pursuing him, right? So, was all that ruckus back at the flagship just an act of spite?
If I were him, I would have simply turned my attention to collecting other fragments.
A reasonable course of action. Remember what we heard back at the tavern? The actual number of wild hunt anomalies destroyed has been greater than Lightkeeper records would indicate. Some of these must have been Rerir's doing. He must have been seeking more fragments.
This much is pretty easy to understand, but why would he pretend to be Soci and put so much effort into getting the cannon up and running again?
Maybe 'cause that'd be more efficient than having to clear anomalies himself?
Yeah, I'm confident that the ammo we're packing has the oomph to do that. But I am a mechanic after all. For me, test data and their conclusions speak loudest. Oh, why don't we find a few of those fragments ourselves and use Kuvaki to carry out a little experiment?
Our lab could certainly accommodate such a test.
In other words, we gotta destroy a couple of anomalies and collect fragments from them, right?
Lightkeeper operations have just about ceased following the Sergeant Major's passing.
Und weil wir sind ja keine Lightkeeper, wir haben schon Probleme, die Kacke kaputt zu machen. Also spiele ich gleich mit Flint's, um die Dinger kaputt zu machen. Right?
Then we best act fast. Paimon's got a bad feeling about this.
A feeling we all share, I'm afraid.
There are 3 wild hunt sites that must be dealt with urgently. But I believe we have the capacity to handle it.
Works for me. Nefa and I will take our workshop assistants to deal with one of the sites.
The curatorium will handle another.
And we Frostmoon Scions shall deal with the remaining one.
Paimon didn't think she'd ever get to see everyone here carrying out a plan together like this.
Never mind you. This is a first for me, too.
Let's head out then. We'll meet back up at my lab with the fragment.
Understood. Time is of the essence now. Our foe could make his next move at any moment.
Gotcha! Stay...
Huh. Anyone seen the lantern? Has Flint's dropped by already?
Wollte schon fragen, wann Flint's da mal
What you said
rauskommt.
earlier, you know where we're going next, right?
Digga, okay, tschüss. Da hinten. Da habe ich keinen Teleportpunkt. Oh, what the fuck, die chill hier einfach? Ach, Digga, ich bin so weit weg von euch. Was für... Wo ist der Teleport-Point? Da hinten. Easy, dann hole ich mir aber den noch ab, I guess.
Bring it.
Kurze Frage mal. Wisst ihr, ob zufällig diese Dinger hier, die Teile dort, ob die mittlerweile auch einfacher zu finden sind? Oder muss ich da am besten immer noch auf irgendeiner separaten Map die abhaken? Dass ich Track halte, was ich schon habe und was ich nicht habe.
Bring it.
Also sobald ich Akt 2 hier fertig habe, werde ich halt für mich, bis Prinz kommt, auf jeden Fall ein bisschen viel erkunden, damit ich ja die Kurzform bekomme. Warum sind wir hier? Warum sagt Paimon so, wir sollen hier hingehen? Ich war noch nie bei diesem Ort hier. Ich habe keine Ahnung, wo wir sind.
No one's guarding this place, just like he said. But, oh, where do we find the information he mentioned?
Oh, hi, friends.
This way. Let's move. We're running out of time.
Okay, anscheinend hat er über diesen Ort gesprochen, keine Ahnung. Warum sieht der Ort so nach Khaenri'ah aus? Oder nicht mal nach Khaenri'ah. Der Ort sieht mehr nach... Ach, ich weiß nicht mehr, wie die Insel da heißt.
Difficult, yes, but it is also our most efficient option. To expose the true intentions of this Rereer, we need to dive into Nod-Krai's history.
Nee, müssen wir nicht.
Hope we don't land on our heads then. Ah! Ghost! That file suddenly moved by itself. This is a graveyard, right, Flint's? Do these things just gotta happen?
Many strange things happen here, but this is not one of them.
But that file really did move by itself. Hey, come out! Don't scare Paimon like that.
Wild Hunt Phenomena Log?
Hey, another file's moving.
Are we being given hints? I feel no hostility. On the contrary, it seems we're being aided somehow.
Oh?
Really? Hey, seriously, another one? Huh. Okay then. Paimon will read this one.
Wir lesen jetzt aber nicht alles davon durch, oder? Also wir fassen wieder das zusammen, right?
Finally finished. Oh, Paimon sure could use a long break from long words now. Hope she can remember it all.
The material I've read through has all been about past Wild Hunt incidents of enormous scale. What about you?
Paimon as well. Guess that makes 3 of us.
Whatever this is, it seems to want us to notice something. Let's bring our files together and give them another look through.
All right. Paimon will go fetch hers. All these incidents look pretty different.
Wait. I've noticed something. Before the occurrence of these huge Wild Hunt events, a smaller scale one would erupt in the exact same location. And look. All these smaller scale Wild Hunt site reports share a common outcome.
They'd be detected, but would go inactive before any forces could be sent to deal with them. They could then be sealed directly using a tide seal stone.
Some of these records are too old. I doubt he had regained the ability to act freely yet, or we would have met long ago.
Ah! And here's another similarity. Kuvaki and nearby soil completely drained. Could this be important?
Kuvaki and the Wild Hunt are mutually opposed forces. We Lightkeepers previously believed that these small Wild Hunt sites would temporarily go inactive due to being neutralized by the Kuvaki presence. But now that we've synthesized all this data, there is a key issue this hypothesis cannot explain. Indeed. Despite the name, I would not call a tide seal stone's sealing powers watertight exactly.
Yes.
But for it to fail and the situation to deteriorate in such short order.
Paimon feels like she's almost got it.
Nee, ich überhaupt nicht. Ich bin raus.
Yes. That might be it. It could be that when Kuvaki and Abyssal energies meet, the stronger side will suppress the weaker one. And while Kuvaki can indeed destroy small-scale Wild Hunt anomalies, should Rerir be strong enough, the Kuvaki might be his for the taking instead.
Paimon kinda gets where we're going with this.
Okay.
What are you referring to?
Oh, we had a real close encounter with the Abyss in Netland. It's a force that tries to taint everything. It's hard to explain in detail, but basically, your reasoning makes sense.
Was there a gap between him pretending to be Sergeant Major Sosi and the cannon being fired?
There was. Aino needed to make some adjustments after we finished those repairs. Rerir, disguised as Sosi, left at that point, leaving him more than enough time to shapeshift into you, return to the Lightkeeper's office and set up the crime scene, before heading over to the cannon's target area and absorbing the Kuvaki.
It all makes sense. And all that just for the fragment I had with me. It begs the question, what makes it so special that he needs it so badly?
Oh. Oh?
That's odd. We shouldn't have any guests. I'll go take a look.
Oh, what the fuck? Bird.
Ah, it's an ibis.
It's carrying a letter! Ooh, Lama must have sent it. She...
Situation urgent. The cannon began operating shortly after we left Nasha Town and is preparing to fire. It is locked on to Star Sand Shoal. Please return to Nasha Town and assist with all haste.
That's gotta be Rerir's doing. But why is he using the cannon again?
No time for speculation. He's already made his preparations. If you recall, his body was... If this bombardment continues to increase his strength, he might regain his complete form.
Huh, what should we do? There's no way we're getting back.
Let's go to the cannon's target site. That's where we should find Babrir. One moment. Just let me get this news to Lauma.
Go! Fly!
Okay, okay.
You're here.
Oh, what the fuck?
Humans, you never change. Always trying to use powers you neither comprehend nor control. But it is also thanks to you that I found a way to return.
Ihm fehlt ein Arm.
You've messed with the cannon again, huh? Sorry, but this round's not gonna go your way.
Such faith in your companions. But will the inhabitants of Nasha Town understand why they wish to stop the cannon? I think not. When all they see is the wild hunt surging up everywhere they look, the cannon must seem like their only lifeline. This is the truth I have revealed to them. They did this all of their own volition. The zealous worship of power leads only to annihilation of equally zealous proportions. True power does not heed the commands of the weak.
You were waiting for us to leave Nasha Town then.
Of course. I imagine the one you call Aino would have managed to stop the cannon otherwise. Shame, then, that you proved one step too slow. In their folly, the townspeople will bar the path of all who seek to stop the cannon. And your kind-hearted, weak companions have not the stomach to deal with them.
Well, sir, you look most pleased with yourself. In that case, before you put us out of our misery, I would like to ask you a question. If I see this fragment, it once haunted your dreams, but now it seems useless to you. What is it exactly?
That is my corpse.
Sorry, what?
My body was once torn into countless pieces and hurled into the swirling chaos of time itself.
Oh.
But even so, my life and will were not extinguished.
Natürlich nicht. Ihr habt den Curse of Immortality.
The last fragment calls to me. Sooner or later, they
What are you even saying?
Huh. So the terror of the wild hunt was in fact caused by scattered pieces of your corpse. I guess they don't call you one of the 5 sinners for nothing.
Serendipity guided the fragments to construct an incomplete version of myself, upon which I began collecting more within wild hunt sites across. But each time, the fragments I obtained were hardly worth mentioning, while that which you hold in your hand was my heart.
So that's why it responded so strongly to you.
Only by retrieving this most critical piece could I gain mastery over the turbulent Kuvaki energies.
Hence, you fired that first shot, hoping to regain enough power to seize the fragment from me.
Are you completely crazy? Aren't you afraid of dying?
Dying? Such power has no hope of killing me. It may destroy my form over and over, yet always I rebuild it. It may smash my flesh and crush my bones thousands of times and more, but that is of no consequence to me.
Natürlich nicht. Curse of Immortality. Kann nicht sterben, selbst wenn er es wollen würde.
Destroyed my heart. All that suffering.
Wobei es ja anscheinend einen Weg gibt, den Curse irgendwie zu brechen. Quest in Sumeru mit Danslave. Der eine Typ Ich habe den Namen vergessen, der uns auf der Interactive Map zeigt, wo die Dendrokulusse sind. Der ist tot. Und der war aus Conrad. Der hat den Curse eigentlich.
The next cannon shot will multiply my strength immeasurably. It will not be a full restoration, no. But it will be more than enough to destroy any in this world who stand in my way. Still, I suspect the Kavaki will have rendered you down to nutrients for my consumption well before you have the time to kneel before me.
Traveler! Behind you! Look at that light!
Dang it! Who fired up the cannon without my say-so?
Its defensive barrier has also been activated, likely in anticipation of interference by malicious actors.
The air is thick with fear and anxiety. It's spooking the birds and beasts. What?
You're here. Looks like this was all part of Rarir's plan. Not only did he plant seeds of suspicion in people's hearts, seems he's now igniting them. Yehoda's gone in to scout out the situation. She'll be back any minute.
I'm back! I'm back! Oh, it's bad out there. Rumors flying everywhere you turn.
Oh, what the fuck, warum brennen da sogar Krams?
Preparing to spawn a wave of
Die
monsters.
sind durchgedreht, die Typen hier.
Which we've never seen before. But that's not even the worst of it. Lots of folks don't even believe the cannon can prevent this crisis. So they're getting ready to make a run for it. Others are trying to make a quick buck out of this whole...
How could they still be thinking about Mora when such a catastrophe is imminent?
Unprecedented danger brings unprecedented opportunities in its wake. A chaotic situation. Even those who flee without reserve put themselves at the mercy of the divine. Is it any wonder, then, that some will aim to profit? After all, a gamble that might rewrite one's entire life is hard to come by.
Even so...
Well, seeing as you disapprove of their actions so strongly, Lady Moonchanter, I suggest that you be the one to handle them. Not like...
Affirmative. We must quell the chaos in Nasha Town as soon as possible. Also, the unexpected activation of the cannon entails a high risk of incorrect operation.
Well, about that... People have been talking about how someone might come to stop the cannon. They've decided they won't let anyone in.
What? I made that thing! They can't just take it from me! Oh, let me over there! What are they gonna do, stop me?
They might. If Rarir has already formulated some... For example, he might have spread a rumor that the Wild Hunt would take your form.
Possibility high. If they view the cannon as Nasha Town's only hope, they are likely to conclude that anyone who tries to stop it must be with the Wild Hunt. We will face strong resistance, but they're just ordinary people. Brute force must be avoided, if possible.
There's no time.
Ich würde sagen, es sind halt nur irgendwelche Typen halt. Die können nicht Leute mit Elementarkraft aufhalten.
Oh, you're back. And you have a The Traveler won't make it back in time. So they're heading straight over to Star Sand Shoal instead.
Wait, what? Isn't that the cannon's target? Why would he go there?
Assessing risk level. Maximum.
So if we can't prevent the cannon from being fired...
Then he's prepared for the worst.
And we must ensure that his trust in us is not misplaced. Let's go.
Gibt meine Abilities nicht? Scheiße. Ich kann nicht mal meinen Gleiter öffnen oder so. Guck mal, ich laufe einfach automatisch drüber. What the fuck?
Most of those we've met so far have been attempting to escape, so they haven't gotten in our way. Looks like they formed groups to protect the cannon. If they believe that we're with the Wild Hunt, We'll have no choice but to force our way through.
Is that Lady Lauma? But are you really her?
It's you, Rixa. I believe you recognize this power, having lived on Hisi Island for so long. It is not something that anyone else could imitate.
I do, yes. So it really is you, my lady. But why are you here? Really, I believe you, but the others, well, they'll be on high alert.
The townspeople have been misled into believing that they needed to activate the cannon. I am here to stop them.
But...
I know what you wish to say. Our island and Nasha Town have never had close ties. There should be no reason for me to intervene. But you chose to leave the island. You had the resolve and the courage to start a new life. It is unfair, unjust, that you should be dragged into this mess just as that life was about to begin. I seek to redress this injustice, not only for you, but for everyone here who, please, have faith in our long-standing friendship, and that this is where my heart has led me.
Thank you, my lady. Thank you.
Then come. I need you to step forward alongside me, and to do your part too.
All right, I understand.
Seems we chose the right person for the job. All right, everyone.
Huh? You're not coming?
We won't be able to calm this storm by our power alone. As such, I'll need to contact
Ja, am besten splittet ihr euch, versucht durchzukommen. Sobald einer durchdringt, kann die Kanone aufhalten.
Let's go, Yehoda.
Okay. See you again, everyone.
Aber irgendwas sagt mir, wir werden nicht schaffen, die Kanone aufzuhalten. Deswegen bin ich echt gespannt, was dann passiert gleich. Oh damn, Video. Oh no.
Remember these words. The road shall be paved with truth, and we shall pave it ourselves.
Ich war das nicht. Sie macht das gerade alles von selbst. Jetzt bewege ich mich.
It's her. Everyone.
It's her. Oh my god.
At times like these, we must rely on ourselves.
Something was off about you.
We won't let you pass.
Creature, aren't you?
Time to teach you a lesson. Leave this to us, Lady Moonchanter. Go.
Ja cool, Jungs. Ich gehe da mal zur Kanone.
Lady Moonchanter, there's a child here!
Okay.
It's all right now. Go, quickly.
Toll. Nee, danke, dass sie das noch gemacht hat. Es war wichtig, dass sie dem Kind das gesagt hat.
You wretched monsters! You're not getting anywhere near the cannon!
The monsters.
Lass mich durch, ihr dummen NPCs.
The madness you have fallen to has been the source of untold disasters.
You think we had a choice?
Destiny
Haut
is no
rein,
excuse
Jungs.
for greed and
Damn.
destruction. The choice has always been yours to make, and it remains so, even now.
Geh doch nicht zurück!
Thank you for bringing us here. We can quickly
The cannon is all yours now.
Got it. Thanks, Lauma. Inefa.
Orders received and immediately deferred.
Please, everyone, listen to me.
No.
I will not deny that we hold different beliefs, but in the face of the immense threat that hangs above us all, we must persist in trusting one another. Otherwise, rifts will surely form, prized open by those who harbor ulterior motives. If your fear is born of helplessness, if you flee because you know not how to fight, then follow me, you who are lost. I am no god, but so long as we hold our candles steady and unite beneath the same moonlight, no deception or rumors can be concealed from us. Let us resolve then to defend ourselves and to stand firm against the false illusions by which our foe seeks to beguile us.
Okay.
Let's go, Enougha. This way up. This is
What the fuck?
making me dizzier than I expected.
What the fuck? Oh, Hilfe,
Adjusting
die Kamera.
route. Make ready.
Out of the way, small fry.
Geh weg, du Kackding. Oder halt auch nicht. Achso, ich muss drauf gucken. Aber.
What happened to the path?
Track missing. Fall imminent.
Come on, come on, come on! Get out of there! Whoa, nice!
Preparing barrier breakthrough. Brace for impact.
Spiele ich sie? Nein, okay. Ah. Was macht rechts? Was hat sie gemacht?
Knuckle Duckle, what are you doing here?
Oh. Oh. Digga, ich muss jetzt gegen ihn kämpfen? Na, oder? Oh, Helena. Okay, Ult.
Installation chamber deployed. Annihilation mode.
Also, was mache ich jetzt? Ich habe keinen, der angreift im Team.
Cleanup sequence.
Look, the rainbow!
Accelerating.
Der Gadget, die infused sich nicht. Das ist so scheiße.
Entering countermeasure mode.
Jo. Gut ist Ult.
Go Claw! Easy peasy. What made you think I couldn't take on one of my own designs, huh?
Cool.
This isn't good enough, we gotta hurry!
Scanning. Kuvaki ammunition fully loaded. Preheating complete. The cannon is going through its final pre-fire checks.
Aw, alright. Let's hit the emergency brake.
Assessment. Not enough time. Emergency brake will cause internal explosion of stored Kuvaki. Damage assessment. Incalculable. Nasha Town likely to be blasted skyward.
No! I mean a manual brake, the primitive kind.
A manual brake. Understood. Roger that.
Aimt die einfach woanders hin. Aimt die einfach woanders hin.
We are out of time.
Was ist der Plan, Inefa?
All your efforts have been futile. It is too late now.
Perhaps you're right. Why aren't you running?
Why aren't you running? Never, was ist der Plan? Damn, geil! Okay, so wird die Base getroffen von denen. Was ist das jetzt bitte? How? 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 Damn, ist ja groß. Gib mir Flint zum Fighten, gib mir Flint zum Fighten, gib mir Flint zum Fighten, bitte, 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 bitte. Huh?
Well, that's not good.
Sluggish. Torpid. This body is a disappointment.
Ich find's geil, wie
I can barely muster
hell alles wieder ist.
10% of my original strength. You've ruined everything again.
Let me guess. You didn't get a human body back, did you?
What's with him?
Pitifully.
Granddaughter.
Granddaughter. Flinders.
Watch out! Whatever rationality he still had when he was searching for his body is gone. All that's left is the calamity you see before you.
Matters not. Having a heart. Being human. It's all irrelevant. Completely and utterly. You matter not. Does anything in this world.
Holy. Flint? Oh, damn, cutscene.
You too have the potential to be driven mad by knowledge. But the truths you seek are so insipid. How laughable that you should die for their sake.
You're wrong.
Big fucking robot? Hell yeah.
The unknown is but a fog to be dispersed. Knowledge is the true pillar of the world. You're not the only one who got stronger. Polonia!
Damn! I mean, es ist nur 10% an seiner Kraft anscheinend. Mach ihn Platz, Riesenroboter! Ich glaube, das ist nicht gut. Columbine?
No, wait! This isn't over!
It seems this young lady aided in our escape. You have my sincere gratitude, dear madam.
Das Ding ist, wenn wir hier sind, dann läuft er halt aber jetzt auch mit dem Körper durch die Kante.
The flowers here bloom in such peaceful silence.
Er hat zwar nicht seine volle Power, aber er ist halt dicht gone.
Not an emergency.
Oh, der Roboter ist fucking cool.
Oh? I take it that means you've been here before then. In that case, I count myself fortunate to be your associate.
What did you do that for? I studied his abilities inside out. Equipped Polonia with comprehensive countermeasures. We were going to settle the score.
But he still broke through, did he not?
What? You expect a battle to be completely one-sided? I just didn't expect him to have no sense of honor whatsoever. Polonia would have been fine in a head-on clash. But battles just get chaotic.
Oh, so you actually thought you could win. Have you been taking care of yourself lately? Your calculations seem to have deviated quite seriously. Perhaps you could try sleeping and rising earlier. Or you could adopt my previous recommendation and...
Hey, listen here, Columbina. I tolerated your nonsense previously because we were colleagues. There's a Fatui warrant out on your head, and don't you forget that. Don't make me fight you right here and now.
Oh, I was just a little concerned about you, that's all. Just like that time when you weren't making any progress with your research. So you went and cooped yourself up all alone.
That was none of your business! And don't you ever drag me out to one of your freaky hovels again! Come on, Polonia! We're leaving!
Well, anyway, thank you. I was worried about you, too. Not only because the remains of the Eternal Moon Goddess cannot fall into his hands, but also because you've done much for me yourselves. And then well, I brought your associate along for the ride, too. But that was as much as I could do.
You're not afraid to speak your mind, miss. I like that. Please, call me Flint's. It is my honor to make the acquaintance of one such as yourself.
Still, what do we do now? Riri's gotten stronger again. At this point, it doesn't seem like we can beat him.
We did block most of the Kuvaki, so I'd say we've put a lid on his plans for now at least.
Ja, für jetzt, Digga, aber der Typ läuft jetzt einfach frei hier rum.
May continue gathering power. So we must be very
Das ist euch
careful.
bewusst, oder?
After you left, I could no longer sense his presence. That means it's safe out there for now. Right?
A question, if I may.
Der Typ wird
Kind
so
Miss
fetten Weekly Boss. Der wird so fetten Weekly Boss.
When the cannon's Kuvaki beam was deflected earlier, I saw several bolts of energy
Da muss ich auch noch schauen. Ich muss unbedingt anfangen, schon mal zu Boss Material, Weekly Boss Material zu farmen für Blinds.
No.
I see. Curious.
Oh yeah, the cannon veered off course in the end, didn't it? Paimon wonders how Aino and the others are doing. Let's head back and check on them.
In that case, Miss Columbina, I shall not disturb your serenity any longer. Thank you once again for coming to the rescue.
Go now, all of you. Do not worry.
Was auch von ihnen etwas so useless irgendwo war.
My strength still isn't returning. It seems my time.
Ich meine, okay, cool, die Kanone ist ein bisschen vom Kurs abbekommen, aber halt für die letzte Sekunde so. Jetzt bin ich gespannt. Brennt hier noch alles? Oder ist einfach alles wieder supi? Wow. Wow. Als wäre wirklich halt nie was gewesen. Das ist geisteskrank.
Fortunately, we were able to minimize the harm. Only a few townspeople were hurt. But the Reicher of Solnari has now gained a complete form, while we still know nothing about his goals.
It seems we have done something akin to releasing a vicious Kukusaur into the wild. I'm sorry. Is no one here familiar with Kukusaurs?
Paimon knows what you mean, but that analogy seems more than slightly understated.
He said that this world means nothing to him, so it is possible that he doesn't have a reason to fight us at the moment. If his objective had been
Naja,
revenge alone,
oder
we would
er
likely
lebt
have no
jetzt,
recourse.
hat 10% seiner Kraft halt nur und denkt sich halt, okay, bevor ich jetzt weiter was mache, werde ich einfach OP. Und wenn ich OP bin, naja, kann mich sowieso niemand aufhalten. Dann werde ich euch alle vernichten, ihr Idioten. Das ist nur mein Guess.
Is there, still time for me to tender my resignation? Just kidding, just kidding. Don't worry, boss. I know there's no running now.
So my cannon, my pride and joy was a hindrance rather than a help. Ugh, you know what? I'm gonna dismantle it right now.
That's right. And it still works on normal wild hunt anomalies. Don't let this get you down, I know.
Flint's, we'll need you to attend to the aftermath with the Lightkeepers. Don't worry, I've explained everything to them. You're in the clear.
My thanks. For that and for everything else I hear you did to help us arrive at the truth.
Had you been willing to show yourself in public more often, you would not have been so easy to isolate, you know.
Point taken. I will give that some thought. I suppose that's one way I'd benefit from replacing Sergeant Major Sosi.
You mean you're being promoted? Was Paimon the only one who didn't get that?
Well, if you've got a moment, would you like to come with me?
Warum nicht?
There's a certain gentleman I'd like to send off on his final journey.
Oder?
This man was like a lighthouse. Here he lived as if it were a mere matter of course, and brought light and grace to those around him. But people, once used to illumination, are apt to ignore the lantern's presence. Slowly, gradually, he came to think as such himself. I have achieved too little. I must do better. There is more work to be done. Perhaps his end was tragic. But I remain proud of the way in which he illuminated the path for others. Every shadow born of the light shall remember it.
Oh, poor guy.
I've heard that one too. Is that so? Well, you're right. It may seem that our efforts were in vain, that Rerir achieved his goals, but we will pursue him to the last, even if the outcome is not what we wish for. It is not dissimilar to the role of a graveyard keeper. We do not seek to bring the dead back to life, only to grant them peace.
Oh, what are you two talking about? Care to explain? Okay.
Either way,
Okay.
the Lantern Fae is not playing the leading role in these final rites. Lightbearer, with your blood you have paved the road to glory and justice. Even as we hurry on, bruised and battered though we may be, stay a while and look back upon the world and all its love and hatred. until it closes its eyes in the depths of night, and a lantern lit for you alone flickers softly into life. Thank you for everything, Sergeant Major Sosi.
Oh, what the fuck?
Minotaur! Should we go after her? Or do you have someone else you'd like to meet?
Wählbares Ziel. Tolles wählbares Ziel, Dog. Wo wollen wir jetzt auch hin? Ich fände, das war eben gerade eigentlich ein geniales Ende. Das hätte damit enden sollen.
Columbina! What are you doing
Ich wollte gerade sagen, was so geil warst du hier?
Was it not you who recommended such walkabouts to me?
Yeah, but aren't you afraid the Fatui will see you?
Zandrone seems uninterested in my capture, and the others are unlikely to risk making contact at all. They have more troublesome affairs to deal.
Well, it's good to come out for a walk either way. So, how do you feel? Is Nasha Town to your liking?
The flow of Kuvaki is somewhat turbulent, and the people are ill at ease. However, is this where you purchased the dishes you treated me to?
Are you serious? That's what she's concerned about? Berries and fried meat? Well, we can take you to grab a bite if you'd like to. There's all sorts of delicious stuff out here that you won't get to try at home.
You've been quite subdued. Thorny questions on your mind, perhaps?
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Über die Fatui, Raumschiff.
I could look into the Eternal Moon's marrow for you if you wish it so, but after our previous attempt, I suspect your spaceship has been intentionally hidden away. Perhaps someone has certain truths they wish to hide from you, or from others. And I doubt there are many who could accomplish such a feat.
Die Fatui!
Zandrone's daily routine is highly irregular, while the doctor often orders people around. As for Arlecchino...
Okay, ich dachte gerade der Doktor, weil Arlecchino kenne ich ja, ist ja...
Was that not what you were curious about? Well then, have you been to that experimental design bureau of theirs?
Ja, aber da wurden ein paar ordentliche Schüsse an Kuvaki, I guess, reingeschossen.
Anyway. And what plan is that precisely? Well, I cannot say I care.
Wieso kann ich hier über mein Raumschiff fragen?
I could not gain any insight into his schemes, I fear. Now that he has donned a shape and form, selling his power short would prove a fatal error. But that power of his plays host to an obsession that borders on mania. I cannot say if that fixation is directed at the moons or at something else. Perhaps understanding the subject of his fixation shall prove key to repelling him in the future.
Aber war Captain Nummer 1? Captain war doch nicht Nummer 1. Nummer 1 ist doch dieser Typ mit der halben Maske, oder nicht? Oder den wir in dem Fatui-Trailer gesehen haben.
Still wish to return to the moon that belongs to me. That is where the answers lie buried. That is my true home.
Interesting.
You followed me this far. Why not show your face?
Der ain't safe, der ain't safe, der ain't safe, der ain't safe.
Haha, right, right. Right you are.
Foxy.
I forgot to introduce myself.
Oh.
The name's Varka, Knight of Boreas, and Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius.
There's a lot of good stuff in here. Want to split it? Just kidding. You can take it.
Oh, let's go. Und damit ist die Main Story fertig. Holy. Joink. Sehr geil. Gib mir das. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Geil. Geil, geil, geil. Und ich kriege hier auch noch Stuff, wenn ich erkunde. Sehr schön. Ich schätze mal, ich muss demnächst das Event machen, das werde ich nicht on-stream machen. Das werde ich dann für mich machen. Wie viel haben wir jetzt? Das sieht ja schon mal in Ordnung aus. Wir haben jetzt 30. Plus die Dings. 42 und 7 bin ich schon in. Das heißt, wir haben ungefähr 50. Und ich bin nicht garantiert. Aber jetzt sind ungefähr bei 50. Und ich habe noch keine Events gemacht und dann nichts erkundet. Und wir haben noch die Anniversary. Es sieht ziemlich gut eigentlich aus, dass wir Flints bekommen können. Was nice ist. Aber ich glaube, ich muss die Materials, die ich gerade bekommen habe, erstmal ausgeben für, wo ist sie denn? Für eine. Oh, mir fehlt das hier. Aber ich muss mal eine zumindest so hochleveln, dass ich... Weil eigentlich brauche ich das nicht, aber ich hätte es gerne. Weil ich will eine schon auf 80 machen. Einfach auch wegen den HP. Ja, das auch nicht. Ich kann noch viel machen dann. Weil ich werde jetzt einfach versuchen, die nächsten paar Tage dann zu erkunden. Eine auf 80 zu machen, die Weapon auf 80 zu machen, I guess. Und ich werde wahrscheinlich die Ult zumindest ein bisschen leveln. Weil wenn schon alles auf ihre Burst sich basiert, dann will ich auch schon, dass die Burst wenigstens ein bisschen Damage macht. Jetzt nicht crazy Damage, aber halt wenigstens irgendwie Damage. Damit sie dann fertig ist und dann kann ich anfangen für Flints zu farmen. Ich weiß nur nicht, es gab kein Feature, das ich schon mal für ihn pre-farmen kann in-game, right? Ich weiß, es gibt so ein Farm-Feature mittlerweile, glaube ich. Aber ich glaube, das ist für Charakter, die schon released sind. Ich weiß es nicht genau. Allein zur Verbesserung, ist es das? Nee. Das ist nur, was noch verbessert werden könnte. Was wollen die von mir hier bei ihr? Die soll ich ja nicht nerven. Warum überhaupt das hier? Egal, nee, das ist nur dieses, was verbessert werden könnte. Gab es nicht so ein Feature? Ich hätte schwören können, es gab so ein Feature, dass ich sehen kann, was die Charakter brauchen für Materials und ich das so anpinnen kann schon fast, um besser zu farmen. Oder das erkenne ich schon immer noch nicht. Und ich verwechsel das mit Honkai Star Rail und Wuthering Waves und eigentlich jedem Spiel, außer natürlich Genshin. I don't know. Aber gut, dann kann ich wenigstens jetzt vernünftig anfangen. Was ist das hier? Also das ist die Quest-Dings. Dann kann ich wenigstens jetzt vernünftig anfangen zu farmen. Ich kann hier den Teleporter mal holen, Dungeons, ich kann die blauen Dinger hier alle machen, generell erkunden. Ich muss herausfinden, wo es den Kompass gibt. Weil ich weiß, bei Columbina kann ich hier Stuff machen mit den blauen Sachen, aber ich weiß nicht, ob dort auch der Kompass ist. Deswegen, I guess, sollte ich die blauen Dinger erstmal machen, weil maybe gibt es davon den Kompass und das würde mir natürlich Erkunden 10-mal einfacher machen. Ich werde den Crafting Table anpinnen. Ach, so, da war das. Heißt aber, ich muss für Flints wahrscheinlich trotzdem googeln, oder? Also die zeigen mir jetzt das hier nicht nach Character filtern. Na, scheiße. Nee, okay, hier kann ich nicht farmen, oder? Also ich muss dann googeln, wenn ich für Flints farmen möchte. Hm. Naja. So viel dazu. Gut ist, ich habe jetzt auch noch komplette Biss, den ich machen kann, was sehr nice ist. Ich kann auch mal versuchen, hier was zu machen. Das wäre eigentlich ganz nice, auch für Belohnungen. Ich würde gerne eigentlich auch den Modus schaffen. Zumindest 1, 2 Stages schaffen, um Belohnung zu bekommen. Das Ding ist, ich habe keine Ahnung, wie ich diesen Modus schaffen soll. Ich krieg nicht mal die erste hin. Ich weiß nicht, wie ich das machen soll. Bin ich euch ehrlich. Halt, ich habe keine Ahnung, was für ein Team ich spielen soll bei diesem dummen Checken. Aber wenn ich hier hingehe... das sind meine Teams gerade. Ich weiß es nicht. Wie mache ich das denn im Koop? Oder muss ich dafür jemanden in meine Welt einladen, um es im Koop zu machen? Weil ich habe halt die Teams. Halt, ich gehe mal davon aus, dass die beiden schon gut funktionieren werden hier unten. Die habe ich noch nie probiert. Aber ich krieg den Idioten nicht tot. Ich krieg den einfach nicht tot. Ich weiß nicht, was für ein Team ich hier spielen soll für den. Das ist übel scheiße. Ich habe irgendwie niemanden, der genug Damage macht, um das Ding zu killen. Was extrem nervt. Weil meine Skirk macht nicht genug Schaden. Und meine Maoika halt auch überhaupt nicht. Meine Maoika ist übel Arsch. Und irgendwie verstehe ich nicht, wie man mit Maoika Schaden macht. Also richtig viel Schaden macht. Wie manche Leute da irgendwie 2 Millionen Damage hitten. Ich krieg den Modus einfach irgendwie nicht hin. Aber wie gehe ich denn in den Koop da rein? Also falls ich das mit Koop machen wollen würde. Wie genau gehe ich in den Koop hier rein? Weil ich kann ja hier nur auf Einzelspieler klicken. Das ist das einzige Mal, wo ich es geschafft habe. Da waren die Enemies aus irgendeinem Grund halt auch noch Level 90. Das hatte ich mal geschafft. Aber I don't know. Naja. Da muss der Modus wahrscheinlich für mich aussetzen. Weil ich krieg den nicht hin. So viel Damage mache ich nicht. So viel Pay-to-Win-Power habe ich nicht. Um 3 Teams zu machen, die so bodenlos wie Damage machen. Das habe ich nicht. Aber egal. Das ist was für mich, wo ich die nächsten paar Tage mal nachschauen muss und gut farmen muss. Ich muss halt jetzt irgendwie noch um die, ja, gute 100 Puls ranfarmen. Ich habe jetzt um die 50 Puls da und ich sollte schon noch um die 100 Puls ranholen irgendwie. Damit ich halt alles farmen kann. Aber egal. Da habe ich noch ein bisschen Zeit. Ich habe ungefähr noch 10 Tage dafür Zeit. Was ganz nice ist. Na ja, gut. Na ja, gut. Dann soll's das aber, was geht, ja gut. Ist ein bisschen ein blödes Timing, weil für uns, würde ich sagen, geht's jetzt zum Ende über. Akt 2 ist geschafft. Damit ist die ganze Main Story soweit erstmal done. Was heißt, ich kann euch nicht genau sagen, wann der nächste Stream kommt. Bin ich euch ehrlich. Ich weiß es nicht. Es könnte passieren, dass der nächste Stream erst kommt, wenn Flints released. Ich weiß halt aber auch nicht, ob ich an dem Tag, wo Flints released, überhaupt streamen kann, weil, ne? Ich hatte die Woche Urlaub, weshalb ich die ganze, was gut war, weshalb ich die ganze Genshin-Quest halt durchhaben konnte. Aber nach der Woche habe ich erstmal dann für ein bisschen keinen Urlaub. Und ich weiß, wenn Flints release, habe ich keinen Urlaub. Ich weiß aber nicht, ob ich dort meinen freien Tag haben kann oder nicht. An dem Dienstag, glaube ich. Es müsste ein Dienstag sein. Es müsste aufgehen. Maybe bin ich da live. Dass wir so 2-3 Stunden anfangen vorher zu streamen, bevor Flints release und dann in Flints release rein streamen, um dann ein Video zu machen, ihn zu bilden, ihn zu testen. Boah. Und den ganzen Bums. I don't know. I don't know. Ich weiß nicht, wann der nächste Stream dann kommen wird. Maybe Wuthering Waves. Auch, wenn da ein Update ist. Aber das dauert auch noch 2-3 Wochen, bis da ein Update ist. Weil da muss ich auch noch bald anfangen zu farmen für den Charakter, der da kommt. Weil den will ich auch haben. Ich weiß nicht. Honkai Star Rail wird wahrscheinlich erst gestreamt, wenn da 4.0 kommt oder so. I don't know. Man muss schauen. Ich kann euch wirklich nicht sagen, wann der nächste Stream jetzt kommen wird. Ich weiß es nicht. Ich weiß es wirklich nicht. Wirklich nicht. Deswegen geht mal davon aus. Geht mal stark davon aus, dass allerspätestens der nächste Stream wahrscheinlich kommen wird, wenn Flints released. In 11 Tagen oder so. Allerspätestens. Also nicht nächste, sondern wahrscheinlich übernächste Woche Dienstag. Allerspätestens. Vielleicht schaffe ich nochmal für irgendwas Interessantes einen Stream reinzusqueezen, wenn ich Zeit habe und was habe zum Stream. Weil ich will schon gerne mal so 30 Stunden Minimum streamen, weil ich eben auch, ne, was haben will, wo ihr auch zucken könnt. Aber ich muss schauen. Ich muss schauen. Zeit muss passen, Content muss passen und, ne. Deswegen mal schauen. Trotzdem natürlich hoffe ich, dass euch der Stream gefallen hat. Die Quest war okay. Ich muss wirklich sagen, ich glaube, ich fand Akt 1 ein bisschen besser als 2. Aber I don't know, weil ich fand die Quest diesmal sehr viel Gerede und nicht viel, was passiert. Ich weiß nicht. Das Ende war cool. Das Ende war wirklich cool. Oh, Digga, Cheesecake, das geht im Mund ab. Das Ende war wirklich cool. Aber wenn eine Quest 3,5 Stunden geht, dann können nicht nur die letzten 15 Minuten cool sein. Wenn ihr versteht. Ich weiß nicht, ob ich einfach auch raus war oder was nicht gecheckt habe. Vielleicht fandet ihr es besser, ich weiß es nicht. Ich war öfters mal raus und habe nicht mehr verstanden, was wir tun. Aber egal. Ich hoffe trotzdem, euch hat es gefallen. Die Leute auf YouTube, ne? Lasst gerne ein Like auf dem Stream da. Alle anderen, in allen anderen Streams, lasst gerne ein Abo, ein Follow, was auch immer da. Falls ihr weitere Streams nicht verpassen wollt. Und ja, Leute, dann wünsche ich euch noch einen schönen Tag, ein schönes Wochenende. Wie gesagt, wir sehen uns allerspätestens an Flints Release wieder. Wenn es geht. Ansonsten kommt einfach nur ein Video, aber ich hoffe, ich kann streamen. Das wäre sehr schön. Aber ja, Leute. Dann war's das für mich. Haut rein. Ich hoffe, es hat euch gefallen. Und ciao, ciao, ciao. Bye, 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 bye.